and we are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Obviously, we touched on it a few days ago on Raheem Sterling's move, edging closer and closer to Chelsea. And now, people, it's happening. It is happening. Raheem Sterling to Chelsea, 47.5 million, no add-ons, straight fee. I guess he's going to another, or his third, top Premier League side. Now, mixed opinions on this. Obviously, I've got a few people in the back that are waiting to come. So obviously, again, mixed opinions on what is going on right now in terms of, is it the right move for Sterling? Is he going to do well? He needs a number 9 with him. Especially Chelsea fans are consistently telling me that Sterling needs a number 9. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a weird one. But I think for Chelsea, they don't exactly have a choice to be choosing attackers right now. I think the likes of Pulisic, not really good enough. You look at Werner, hasn't really worked out. Kai Havertz still living off that Champions League goal. In my opinion, decent player. I think he should stay. But again, the price tag, the player, the hype doesn't match up to the output. Not really. Lukaku, well, I guess that one speaks for itself. So yeah, I'm just going to have a look at the comments. Big up everyone in the comments. Big up Clinical. Big up Assad says Raheem the dream, and Rich 063 says evening. Oh, so I generally just want to get a lot of everyone in the comments. Let me know what your evaluation is of Sterling. How many goals you see him scoring. You know what I'm saying? Do you see him hitting the ground running? That type of thing. Assad says big up yourself, bro. Good to see you. Once these Chelsea fans refusing Ronaldo and Sterling are entitled weirdos. Have they seen our attack? This is what I'm saying. It's like, I've never understood it. To me, it's not like Chelsea's attack is fluid and everyone's scoring 15 plus goals. If that was the case, then I'd understand why I'd be like, oh yeah, we don't want Sterling, or personally, I think Ronaldo, he'd get you goals in it, and that's what you lot are lacking, especially in the central forward area. I think he's too old for Chelsea, but again, you man don't have a choice right now. I'm not gonna lie, Chelsea don't have a choice, and it does feel really entitled. But I think Assad, you can't really blame them because again, it's Abramovich bread, isn't it? You lot are so used to that Abramovich money and the brilliant way that he ran your club, and now it's like, well, he's not really here. So with the new owners, it's an unknown commodity. Do you know what I'm saying? And Project says, big up yourself. He says, looks like CR7 is staying. Is he staying? No way is he staying. Huh. Wow. I need to know the source. Let me know the source. And Project, let me know the source. But yeah, everyone else in the comments, let me know. First question: how many goals do you guys think that Raheem Sterling is going to score in his debut season at Chelsea? Do you see him getting 5 goals? Do you see him getting 10 goals? Do you see him netting 15 goals? Do you know what I mean? Do you see him doing well in Europe? I want to know how many goals you don't think Raheem Sterling is going to get at Chelsea. And that doesn't mean you have to be a Chelsea fan to answer it. Neutrals are more than welcome to answer the question as well. Because I generally think, for me, I think Sterling's probably going to hit. I think if he starts regularly, I think he'll grab 15 goals. I think he'll generally get 50. I think he'll get back to his scoring ways. He's a natural goal scorer for me. Well, he's become a natural goal scorer, and I just generally think it's going to happen. But yeah, big up to everyone in the comment section and everyone that's watching so far. Let's make sure we start off with at least 10 likes. At least 10 likes. And then obviously we go to our target of 50 likes. You get it. We're on 14 likes actually so far, to be fair. So yeah, let's try and get to at least 25 likes. We've got 10 people watching it. Big up everyone in the cut. Assad says Raz gets 15 league goals. I'm hoping 20 gets 15 league goals. I think he means 20 in all comps. Probably 22. Yeah, 22 in all comps. It's possible. Mo says probably 17. Do you man approve of Sterling? Realistically, do you man actually approve of Raheem Sterling? Because it's just hella mixed vibes when it comes to you Chelsea, man. Do you get it? It's hella mixed vibes over here. You know what I mean? As I said, listen, you see my Jamaican agenda. I think he's a baller. I think he's guarantees goals. I think with regular game time, he's brilliant. I think with he's England's best player. I'm not gonna front, you know what I'm saying? Internationally, when he puts on an England shirt, I'm not hearing any of that Harry Kane talk. Ravi, big up yourself, bro. Hope you're having a good day and celebrations. But yeah, I just generally, maybe it's my Jamaican agenda in it. Maybe that's why I rate Raheem the way I do. But I generally think it's mad entitlement. Like I said, it's just entitled. You know, we've also got Nathan Ake as well, who's looking to head back to Chelsea for around the region of 40 mil. Now that one's a bit confusing to me personally as well, because it's like, well, you let him go. He went to Bournemouth and then he's come back. He's come back now, and it's like, well, went to Man City for 50 M's, by the way. People don't talk about that enough. 50 M's he's gone there for. 50 M's. And then, you know, like, he comes back. Oh, my bad, bro. Apologies, Ravi. But yeah, and it's just, yeah, like, he's come back, and it's like, well, Chelsea are buying another man that they've sold for more money. Like, the Lukaku thing, the Ake thing, it's a bit mad to me. It's a bit weird. BMT Sterling's English best player. Big up Gio as well. Yes, Sterling is 100% England's best player. I think you have a big part to play in the World Cup. But I don't know, innit? I don't know. I think with Sterling, it's a good signing in my opinion. But Chelsea need to bring in another player. So again, from a Chelsea standpoint, who do you lot see? Who do you lot think you should be getting to accommodate Sterling? Do you think Havertz is enough to accommodate Sterling? Do you know what I mean? A lot of people are telling me he needs a 9. He needs a number 9. Big up Abdus Chowdhury as well. Big up yourself. Good to see you. Assad says, I'm fuming with the Ake one. We have Dejan Lovren with decent ball playing ability. I don't like him at all. I want Koulibaly, Koundé, and Delete. I'm hearing Delete is on his way out and Chelsea is in his destination at the moment. So I'm not too sure about that one. I can see you not maybe getting Koundé. Koulibaly, obviously, he said that he's exploring his options and is open to a move outside of Napoli. So if you guys can get Koulibaly, you can get. And I think you could run Thiago Silva for another year. Thiago Silva, Koulibaly. I think you don't need to go to a back 4 now. I generally think for Chelsea to move fluent, it'll probably be better in a back 4. But you guys know your tactics better than me from a Chelsea standpoint, as me being a Liverpool fan. But I hear it. Chelsea signed stinkers consistently. Not consistently, but in attacking areas, it hasn't really worked out in recent years. I'll definitely understand with that one. Yeah, I wouldn't say consistently. Does Sterling need a quality 9 to get the best out of him? This is what I think. I generally think to get the absolute best out of him, yeah, he does need a 9, but I think it wouldn't exactly be a 9 like a Lukaku type of 9 or a big, strong 9. I know it's worked for City. I think if Sterling could work off a false 9 in Havertz, you can definitely play that role, in my opinion. I think it can work. I generally think that can work. I generally think the right wing position is what's needed. Unless Chelsea and Ziyech looks like he's out the door. And for me, he's too lazy to occupy the right wing the way he should do as a winger. He's a bit of a hit and miss luxury player that doesn't really move too much and have the tenacity to play in the Premier League consistently. Obviously, of course, we know what Ziyech can do on his left foot, but good enough to play right wing on his own. Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing that one. I'll be honest. So yeah, that's the question I want for the chat. Does Sterling need a quality 9 to get the best out of him? You know what I mean? Ziyech is Bruno with the GA. Sterling need a 9 is BS. I remember his best goal was scoring City. Best scoring season was at City. Aguero was barely fit. This is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it's straight. I said it's not straight BS in it. It's not straight BS. But what I would say is that it's being forced upon the Chelsea fan base too much to say that he needs a 9. Like Man City fans are going a bit too far with the he needs a 9 business. Obviously, numbers wise, it's a bit obvious. But Sterling's had some good seasons and some good spells without a 9 when Aguero hasn't been there. And I wouldn't say Aguero's link-up play is like the craziest. He's got good link-up play, but it's not like all my dates. He makes the wingers 10 times what they are. You know what I'm saying? Werner. Rohan. What, to play on the right? Timo Werner on the right? Listen, I'll let the Chelsea fans answer that one. Listen, I'll let the Chelsea fans answer that one. Timo Werner on the right? Yeah.
You got me.
I'm not really with all of that. I can't lie. I'm not. I don't know, man. On the right, maybe on the left, I can hear it because you can cut in well at times and be a nuisance of his movement. But coming in from the right, don't see that working. I'm not gonna front. I don't see that working at all. I feel like where Chelsea need work right now, 100% where they need serious improvements, for me, has to be getting those centre backs sorted out. You know, so it has to be either a Delete, a Koulibaly, a Koundé. But again, it feels like these stuff are barely, it's barely getting over the line. It just feels like it's barely getting over the line. I think backup wing backs are needed. I think Alonso is okay and had good little spells in the season. But at the end of the day, he didn't have enough. He just didn't have enough to carry Chelsea through the way they should. And I think Alonso's lost his legs. Not that he was fast anyway, but he's not the Alonso he was when he first came in. Do you know what I'm saying? If Chilwell does get injured, God forbid, if Reece James does get injured, the backups aren't really like, you man are in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I call him Delete. Oh, no. We call him Delete. You know this, bro. That's like, you know this, G. We call him Delete because he deletes attackers. Like, sooner or later, you're going to be calling him Delete. How about that? You're going to be calling him Delete. Yeah. But, I think, but what was I saying? I think in terms of attack, the attack needs to get sorted, but I think Chelsea still need to be that team where, again, I've always thought that Chelsea are the hardest team to beat in the Premier League. They're the hardest team to beat. So you don't need to remain the hardest team to beat. And in that sense, you'll always be amongst the top three. But then if the attack clicks, then we're talking about being with likes of Liverpool and City. If the attack clicks, along with being as hard as you are to break down. Unpopular opinion, but I like Marcos Alonso. You know, he has flaws, but more time he steps up when we need him. Yeah, scored some serious big goals. He has scored some big goals. I think I don't want to say underappreciated, but he's not necessarily a fan favorite amongst the Chelsea community from what I've seen at the moment in it. And I think Chelsea fans are itching to get Ben Chilwell back on the pitch, especially the form he was in before he got injured. You know what I mean? And obviously, Alonso does get ripped a little. He does get turned into a stripper at times a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But what can I say? I think goals-wise, especially going forward, he does have a wonderful left foot that people don't really talk about that much. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. In a 4, it's a problem, but in a 5, he can run. He can run in it. You know what I'm saying? Daniel, you become a YouTube member. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming a member of Big Six Bands. I appreciate it. Do you know what I'm saying? Always going to be bringing the content. Got COVID, but big up my guy Mons. Hope you recover soon. And you are back to doing what you're doing, man. Big up yourself. And you know, Daniel, man, appreciates you. And I see your messages on Twitter. Man, appreciates you. Chile for me is the best. Is the best best attacking left back in the league. Depends if Jacques Cancelo's class is a left back, innit? Big up the Big Six Bands family. Big up yourself, Pablo. Good to see you. We are getting started. We do have Latimus on the way. We do have Daps on the way. We do have Kaz on the way. Just finishing off what they're doing. So, you know, man, that me holding it down for the fort. You know how it gets. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, again, another thing. Apologies, the fact that there was only 4 videos this week. I know the minimum I say is 6. I've just been very busy with other things. And I couldn't just fit it in. And if I want to do content for you guys, I kind of want it to be when I'm in the best mind frame. I'm in the best, you know, I can give you guys the best content, the best, like, how do I say it? Quality of video. I don't want it to be rushed and kind of just like I'm just dashing information out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I won't be able to hear monsters at my relative's house for Eid, but I'll be able to mod. Appreciate that. That's more than enough, bro. Appreciate it. More than enough. And Eid Mubarak to everyone as well. I don't know if I've pronounced that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not Muslim myself, but as I said, always allow everyone to celebrate their religious celebrations, you know what I'm saying? 5 days off from work is only good side of COVID. Yeah, I think it's paid as well. If you get COVID, I mean, paid. You pay it and you off for work. You know what I'm saying? Anyone joining you? I said, yeah. I've got 3 people joining me, but, you know, they be late and stuff. So I know Daps and Kaz are on their way. And Latimus is hey, damn, man. I ain't even know where he be at right now. But, you know, it is what it is. But listen, back to Chelsea Football Club. Additions. What I'm saying is I want suggestions. So again, in that left wing back position, I think it's going to be important for someone to be able to link up with Sterling through that left wing back position. So Assad and everyone else in it, do you guys think that, let's say, would you say Alonso is good enough to link up with Sterling in that left wing back position, or would you say Chilwell is the guy to link up with Sterling? Let me know. Let me know. Big up Luca AFC. I know I said I'll get you in last video, so if you want to jump in this one, let me know and I'll drop you the link. You saying Chile and Sterling, we cooking? You say you're cooking? Do you know what? That's actually slight connection. I can't lie, because the delivery. Do you know what? Maybe you do need a traditional now, because Chilwell's delivery, along with Sterling up there as well. It just depends on the style. I said, you man, for me, need to go back to a back four, in my opinion. In it, go back to a back four, and you'll see Chelsea cooking. It will start flowing. The attacking football's gonna bang. It's gonna bang off. But the longer you man play this five at the back football thing, it's gonna be so difficult for attackers, good attackers, to strive in your system, innit? You know what I'm saying? I still think Werner deserves another year. Unpopular opinion. Havertz, give him time. Unpopular opinion. Pulisic, too hot and cold. Ziyech, luxury baller that shouldn't really be playing in the Prem. Lukaku speaks for itself. Anyone else? Mount, really high. I rate Mount, innit? Big fan of Mount, but don't think he knows where his best position is. Just a bit of a calamity at times, isn't it? Really. Big up everyone. There's 20 people in here. Make sure you are smashing a like. And if you're new here, subscribe. We are 12 subscribers away from 1,700. And if we can hit that, that'll be amazing. Can't wait. If we can hit the big 1.7, and then obviously we are well on our way to 2K subs in the space. If we can hit 2K subs in the space of 2 months, I think I have to run down my road naked. I take that back. I'll probably take my time down. But yeah, you already know what it is. If Tuchel gets all his signings, he can challenge. Can he challenge Liverpool, Man City? But obviously, do you know what it is with the signings? There's so many signings that are rumored. Like, you need to be like, all right, cool, Daniel, be more specific with the signings that you're talking about. So you talking a striker, a right winger, 2 centre backs, and maybe a couple backup wing backs. If that's the case, if he gets all of those, I think it's about, if he can make them gel, then could he challenge Liverpool and City? I believe so. Maybe till about August, maybe till about April time, maybe. But apart from that, I'm probably thinking, I don't know. It depends on the signings. Daniel, you're gonna have to be specific with what signings you think. Do you know what I'm saying? Lucas says, any chance if I can have a shout out? I am 58 away from 2K. Well, listen, guys, go subscribe to Luca AFC. Luca, as I said, if you want to jump on, stay in here throughout the video. Hopefully people can subscribe to you throughout as well. And before I carry on my video,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Big up yourself, Vladimus. Obviously, lateness is greatness. Talking all things Chelsea as we are. A few split opinions on what's going on. Sterling, it's done now. Just under 50 mil. How are you officially feeling?
Yeah. He's still not the guy I kind of want, but like I'm kind of. If this is what Tuchel wants, I'm all for giving him the players that he needs in order to build the team that he wants. So fair enough. Like I'm not gonna, just because I have my own preference, I'm not gonna like slate and get onto Sterling. I'll give that time and see what comes of it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're still linked to players as well. It's gonna be interesting what we actually do from the end of the window. I saw that thing from Daniel Title Challenge. Like, no. Like in this day and age now, and what the Premier League is, title challenging means you're competing up until the last month of the season. We're not doing that, so no.
Do you? That's what I mean. I think you lot will do well up until maybe January. I think if you get your signings, you can probably extend that to March. Maybe. Would you agree?
Yeah, probably. But I guess the big thing is, let's assume we get all our signings. We will have first 11 where maybe we can say it's just as good as Liverpool and City's, or maybe just a tier below. We can say that maybe, but the squad will still be just as bad as it was last season. An injury to Reece James and Chilwell means we don't have quality backup wing backs. An injury to, who do we bring in? De Ligt means we don't have a backup center back in reserve. An injury to Jorginho again and Kovacic, or an injury to Rafinha and Sterling means we don't have adequate backup forwards. So we're not on the same boat as Liverpool and City, where if Salah gets a 3-month injury, you guys are still going to be fine. Maybe you won't win the league, but you guys will still be fine competing. If Haaland's out, City will still be fine. If we get injuries, you're gonna see how bad we really are as a squad.
Yeah. No, 100%. No, I get what you mean. I think, obviously, you know me, we differ in opinions of certain things, but I think in terms of that challenging and Chelsea being able to challenge, I still think you lot are just a tier below that. I think you're but you're not in a top 4 battle, if that makes sense. I'd still say
We're like it's the same thing as I said last season. We're in that kind of like weird limbo thing where we're better than probably everyone else in the league, but we're not good enough to push in and say we can go toe to toe with you guys. That's the weird barrier we're in. And again, maybe with like in the 2 games we play against, or 4 games against Liverpool and City, will we be able to beat you guys? Maybe. Who knows? Probably. But for me, I'm targeting, say, finish 3rd again, or maybe 2nd, if we can capitalize on, say, one of you guys slipping, and have a Champions League run. Maybe see how far we can go again. I doubt we'll win it, but just get semi-final or something, and then go and win a domestic trophy. We've lost 3 FA Cup finals on the bounce. I think 5 domestic cup finals now on the bounce. We need, like, for me, if we win a Carabao Cup, I'll celebrate that, because like we haven't won a domestic trophy in a long time. Just win something and get over that line. So for me, I want to finish, like, say, 3rd comfortably, maybe 2nd, Champions League run, win a domestic trophy. I'll be happy.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think if you look at, do you know what it is? To me, it seems like the things that I fear about Chelsea, it's like at your worst, you still get to all these cup finals. At your worst. I don't want to say, no, let me not say at your worst. You're not at your best, but you're still getting to all these finals. 2 finals this year, final last year, final the year before that. I think there's a final year before that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I know a lot of man would be like, listen, yo, if I'm getting to finals year in, year out, I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying?
But months, when you break that down, so last season we got to 4 finals. We lost 2 domestic ones. Season before, we lost the FA Cup final. We won the Champions League. Season before that, we lost the FA Cup final. Season before that was we won the Europa League. We lost the Carabao Cup. Season before that, we won the FA Cup with Conte. Season before that, we won the Prem, but lost the FA Cup final. So even though we're getting to a lot of finals, how many of them have we actually won? In all the years I've just mentioned now, how many of them have we actually won? Maybe 4, I think. Like, our record in finals and actually winning is bad. And again, that's probably down to the forwards we've had. Because the only quality forward we've had in those finals has been Hazard. And we can't have him. He's not here, obviously, so he can't carry us. So maybe now with Sterling, with Rafinha, hey, maybe that would have been the difference against Liverpool in FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Maybe that would have been the difference, that we would have won at least one of them. Who knows? So, like, if we can still get to finals, having better forwards now, that can be the difference. So let's see what happens.
I hear it. I think, bro, I'm gonna be real though. Like, it's fine margins. It is fine margins. Do you know why I say it's fine margins? Because you win both the cups against us this year. You win the FA Cup last year. Let's even just one of them. You know what I'm saying? You just win the FA Cup last year. Everyone's talking about a whole different. The outlook on Chelsea is completely different, in my opinion. It's completely different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably say the same for Liverpool. We lose those 2 cup finals, and it's like big questions are being asked.
But then you say that if you had won the Champions League final, that's 3 trophies. So it's 3 trophies in a season where you could have done the quad and you lost it on the final day. So that's how fine the margins are.
Yeah,
for both
teams. It could have been Liverpool could have been the best team of all time. Chelsea could have been having, outside of football, their worst year in a decade. Yeah, they're walking away with 2 domestic cups, a Champions League, and a Club World Cup, a Super Cup, and an FA Cup the year before that. Should they have won their finals? You know what I mean? It's the margins are so. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, some of these finals, and especially the ones that go down to penalties, it's like the decisive penalty just spurs opinions one way, or it spurs opinions the other way. All of a sudden, people saying Chelsea aren't good enough, but if they won the 2 finals, people will go, well, at our worst, we're doing this. Or
that's how fine it is. like the Euros final, if England had won it, Gareth Southgate, best
no,
ever England manager. Harry Kane, wonderful captain. Declan Rice, he's worth 100 mil, isn't he? He's worth that 100 mil.
Rooney could
Brilliant
do
tournament.
everything.
Yeah,
Kane could do
brilliant
everything.
tournament,
Rooney
amazing talent. Yeah, exactly.
They'll be saying Kane could do anything that Rooney couldn't at international level. Records about to get broken. Yeah, all the comparisons would have came out. All the comparisons would have came out. Let's hit some of the comments up in it. I believe we can. Last season we was top till December. Was you?
Yes.
I wouldn't say top till this. I don't remember being top.
Okay, late November. I think like end of November, that period. Yeah.
I remember us being top, and then we fell off a little bit.
We weren't top in December. We were top in like November period, and then we fell off because that's when our injuries like happened and stuff like that.
I remember we were top for a bit because Man City had games in hand. Yeah, but that might have been before you guys were top. It might have been after you guys were top actually. No, do you know why? No, we were top because we lost to Leicester in New Year. Yeah, we lost to Leicester 1-0. And we lost to West Ham 3-2. Yeah. No, I remember. Until Chilwell got injured and we had other injuries and didn't get a game postponed because of COVID. Still don't think we would have won the title. You know what I mean?
Nah, we're not in the title. Listen, people probably know I'm a bit pessimistic and stuff, or maybe I know it's realism, I don't know, but like I would love to be wrong. I would love to sit here at the end of the season and we've won the league and I'm wrong. So but I'm just being realistic. Like if it was that we had to beat one of Liverpool and City to win the league, I could say yes, probably we can try, we can do it. But to beat both of you guys, to even beat one of you guys to second is going to be a big push, So I don't think we'll win the league, not this season anyway.
I hear what you're saying. Before we carry on,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Big up Daps on his appointment. Look, you see, he's hyped. He's ready and he's hyped. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? The show I just did was mad.
Slow down.
Yeah, bro. When Cass gets here, hopefully he'll bring the team. So what we had to do is we had to pick. So we had a randomizer with every single team that's ever played, every single nation that's ever had a player in the Premier League, and we take it in turns to spin it. And whatever country it landed on, you had to pick a player from that country for your starting 11, right? And like Cass was like getting. If it landed between two, you got to pick which country. He was getting like between Ivory Coast and France, so he could pick a player from one of them. And I'm getting Pakistan. There's only one player that's ever played, and but he ended up not getting a goalkeeper. But do you know who my manager was? I had to make someone a manager, and to make space for I got Norway. So I was like, Haaland's coming in. You've got to get Bebe. I was like, make Bebe the manager so I can get Haaland in. Bebe's the manager. No, it's cool. Bro, I ended up with Bebe. With Bebe,
Wait.
The winger, bro.
The winger.
But that's the
random.
That is the type of but by the end of it, I ended up with like Mark Schwarzer in goal, Yap Stam in defense. The rest of them were rubbish in defense. And then Jorginho, Modric, someone else is a DM, can't remember who it was. Oh no, Jorginho, Modric, and Georgie Kinkladze in the middle, Mahrez wide right, and Haaland up top, and then the left winger. I don't even know who he was, to be frank with you. He's a player from a country I'd never heard of, but it was jokes trying to pick it, bro. Jokes.
Where was Bebe from?
Ivory Coast, no.
No.
Where's he from?
Bear with me. I've got a list. Well, finding's going to be a minute, but well, it's mad though. Some of the countries, but then you don't. When you get some, like Holland, man. Imagine I didn't have any centre backs, and I had the choice of Yap Stam or Virgil van Dijk. It's like Joe, just do it, man. Just do it. It's a good one. You can come on and do it. We're getting loads of people on to do it now.
No, definitely. No, as I said, I like the concept videos. I want to get some more done over here. Like, literally,
it's hard because like it's different to transfers, isn't it? I can't talk about transfers forever, man.
Precisely.
Especially on the weekend, it's hard to talk about transfers.
Oh, 100%. Obviously, my Jamaican brother Sterling, obviously for me, just an exception. You know what I'm saying, obviously.
Well, we have to talk on it. He's moving from City to Chelsea.
No Sterling slander over here. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, yeah, it's like, in fact, on Twitter, hold tight, Kojo for the 3 in midfield tagged me in something earlier. Definitely a young City fan, 100%. Reckon he's someone off of Twitter had put basically anyone that thinks Sterling is a club legend. What did he write? It was something like, I want to say your standards are far too low, right?
Yeah, I saw something like that. I was going to tag Daps. Basically,
someone
it was
tagged
like,
me in it.
Sterling's not a legend, yeah. And I was like, how is he not a City legend?
The thing is, I've been asked that on streams, yeah. I've been asked it quite a few times, and it's a hard one because when I answer questions like that, I try and answer it thinking about my whole fan base. And it's such a, like, firstly, will Raheem Sterling go down as a Premier League legend?
Definitely, yes.
Right. So if he's going down as a Premier League legend, it would then be quite hard to say he's in the City legend. Secondly, the hard thing is that this recent thing, when City say someone's a legend, or everyone's going, oh, City all of a sudden think they've got loads of legends. But the fact is, this is what I wrote. My response was, he's in all time ever, the 10th highest goal scorer for Manchester City ever. Yeah. Right.
Is he?
Yeah. 10th highest goal scorer for Manchester City of all time. Right.
Wow.
Secondly, he is in Pep's era at Manchester City, which is by far and away the best era for Manchester City. He is his biggest goal scorer, right? For Pep, career as a manager, he is, I think, unless someone wants to correct me, he is Pep's 3rd highest goal scorer, right? So based on that, he's won 4 Premier Leagues, probably 4 or 5 Carabao Cups, a couple of FA Cups, reached a Champions League final once and a semi-final three times. I get, the only thing is his connection with the fan base. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not like they hate him, but his connection is not like Vinny's or like David Silva's or like De Bruyne's. But if you're going on a football stance solely, he's a 100% a legend. Like, without him, did we win the last 4 Premier Leagues? Possibly not.
Is it because he's not viewed as a City fan? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've always said.
Not every player is like that, though.
I agree. No, that's not me against him.
No, it's a valid point.
But that's not me. Yeah, it's not me against him. But like, there are some players that are just held into more affinity with the fan base because it's perceived that they bleed your club.
Yeah, and that's true. They bleed your club. They bleed your club 100%. And you can even talk on like Rodri or Cancelo, when they haven't been here for long, but when they score, they're kissing the badge in with the fans. Like, whereas with Sterling, there's never really been that. But Mons, it's a valid point. I don't really want to hear. I don't want to hear a guy from Northwest London that is of a certain age be saying he loves City, because do you really? It's like Arsenal fans forever thought that Fabregas was an Arsenal fan, and he went and joined Chelsea. So I don't. It's such a hard one, because if I was to come on here and say he's not a City legend, but he's one of our best, most important players, that would then be seen as disrespect. And there's no way I'm ever going to disrespect what he did, because I truly believe you take Sterling away from this team and we will not have won as many Premier Leagues as we have won. So
maybe there's levels. Like, he's not like he's not Company, he's not Aguero. But is he that tier below? Yes, at the very least.
Bro, his numbers don't lie.
Personally, the way I see it, I think fan bases have become not fan bases, but the overall outlook of things have been a little bit disingenuous over the years. Liverpool are guilty of it with Sadio Mane at times. Some City fan bases are guilty of it. With
definitely Twitter.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Edison,
From more
and
of a-
Edison, bro, and Edison as well. Edison's another
Yeah.
one, even more so, because he's becoming a scapegoat to Twitter
Yeah.
City fans.
And I think, yeah, go on.
No, it's
But,
there's another thing that we need to say as well on Raheem Sterling is so at City under Pep we have this thing where it's you have your club captain,
yeah,
and then you have your 5 seniors, and any of the 5 seniors can also be captain at any point. Sterling's been captain for City multiple times over the last
I've
probably
seen
3
it with the
years.
armband a few
Bro,
times.
and I'm telling you now, when he's captain, our results are usually pretty damn good. He's not Henderson, he's not shouting, but he leads probably by what he does. And the other thing is, to young players, he's a massive leader. Youngers from England to City look up to him massively. He just gets on with his job. Even when the other thing is, this is massive, is when it came out, so Raheem Sterling, from, I can't remember what the press were like towards him at Liverpool, but ever since he joined City, and then we had the World Cup or Euros where England didn't do well, and Sterling was completely made the scapegoat. Now, I'm not saying Sterling had an amazing tournament, but let's be clear, no England player had an amazing tournament, and Sterling at the time was extremely fucking young, right? Extremely young, and the media went in on him. The fans of other clubs went fucking in. The amount of other fans that boo Sterling, and it's like, why are you booing Sterling? What the hell? Like, I get Liverpool fans boo him. I get that. Why is any other fan base booing Raheem Sterling, right? And it was all a bit mad.
He's a popular. It is popular to dislike him though, for
no reason. But the media as well. The media, bro. The media doing stuff like Jack Grealish is pissed all the time, right? And listen, and it's like, oh, it's Jack, it's fine.
I love that. I love that.
Bro,
about
it's
Jack,
cool. It's what it is. But we should be able to. We should be able to love that about Raheem as well, because Jack Grealish is doing that at a lot older age than Raheem Sterling. You don't see him doing that now. When you saw Raheem Sterling coming out of clubs, not drunk like Grealish, but just coming out of clubs, he was 18, bruv, right? 18, yeah. Exactly. Grealish is 26, and it's fine for him to do it. But then if I go back to that summer, he came out and he put a video on social media of a house. Media are coming out saying, oh, how dare he go and buy this house when we've had a crap tournament, right? Then there's then there's other stuff like what was it, where they're saying, oh, Raheem Sterling brought up on a rough estate from Northwest London. Then there was the gun on the leg, and he never spoke on any of it. He just got on with it. And then all of a sudden, there was racism towards younger black players, and all of a sudden Raheem Sterling stood up tall, right, and was not on it one bit. And when he got interviewed, he said, I am a confident black man. I'm proud. I love myself, and so I'm fine. The house, I bought it for my mum, not me. The estate that people say I lived on, from what I remember, there were fields. I used to play football with my friends. I never remember it being rough. The gun on my leg, that was to do with my dad and whatever else. But he never bothered even responding to the media, right? But the minute a younger gets spoke on, he's like, not on it, not on this one bit. He's a leader that young black players in particular, but I actually think young players from this country look up to, man. And it's just, and I even remember as well, during that period, Carragher spoke on it. And he was like, when I look back to his time at Liverpool, when he was, people were talking about, his off-field antics, Raheem was always one of the first in training, one of the last to leave training. He was never late. And I kind of think, what's the media talking about? This isn't, what you're saying is based on absolutely nothing. So the fact that he's got there, I do think there's an element that Chelsea have got a player. Has it been announced yet, by the way?
Pretty much, here we go, 47.5 mil.
Yeah, nothing. Well, Chelsea hasn't
Chelsea haven't announced it, but
they will.
He's he's already had his medical, I would say, by now. So it should be released.
Done it on Friday, innit? I think Friday they would have done the medical.
Yeah,
well, it says he's at the bridge.
Can I just say, I know I have a Jamaican agenda when it comes to Sterling, but not everything I'm saying in favor of Sterling just comes from Monts is Jamaican, so obviously he's kind of Monts is crazy. He's a Liverpool fans are Monts. What the fuck you supporting a guy that was singing about? Listen, at the end of the day, Sterling, for me, every time he comes to Liverpool, most of the time he puts in a shit performance. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he does, bro.
The
only time he didn't, I think, was when your fans weren't there.
yeah. When we got pummeled after we won the title. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the only thing that I didn't like was the beef between Joe Gomez and Sterling. That I didn't like that. I didn't like that from both of them.
That was a bit mad, though, isn't it? Yeah, it was a bit mad.
The fact that it carried on into the England camp, for me, unprofessional from both sides.
To be frank with you, that doesn't really go with generally Sterling's career. I think there's got to be something a little bit more deeper to that, because for Sterling you don't really see Sterling react badly on the pitch, yeah. For him to hold it till the next time they're together and run up on him like that is a bit like
mad thing, bro. It's a
what
mad thing.
But even then, I think the English media made a bigger deal out of it than it was, because I've seen that happen to other players. And then maybe it gets into training or something. What happened there?
Bellamy pulled out a golf club on someone, bro.
Gomez walked out with the scar.
Even still,
they're gonna go like this. Ooh, black men fighting. Ooh,
exactly. It wasn't that big of a deal.
It wasn't that big of a deal, though, because you saw Sterling was having to look up at Gomez. Yeah, the moral of the story is, brother, don't ever underestimate a yardie, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I think Gomez from the Caribbean as well, I believe, as well.
From, but I'm not meaning from the Caribbean. I'm meaning born in yard, bro.
Yeah. I know.
All right, cool.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
In the building.
Hi, Cass.
Yeah. Hi. Alright, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that stream we done last. By the way, I won, by the way, Daps. I'm talking about Mountain Field. I think you know what done it? I think it was your defense.
Oh, bro, of course it was. Do you see my bro? 100% it was.
I'm not joking. Once that was probably one of the most fun streams I've actually enjoyed in a long. It was funny. Some of the names that were coming up. It was amazing.
We're gonna get these men on as well. We're gonna get these men on to do one soon.
So.
Get me involved. You know I love my content. As I said, the arguments.
I'm just gonna jump off for a second to do a little advert. Bear with me.
Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna just run through some of these comments as well. Before we get on to some more stuff about Ake.
Can I just say what Daps and Mons, what you two were saying about Sterling? Fine, I'm sold on him. He can come.
Why? Wow,
Latimus can change his mind. Damn.
Wait, what just changed? Hold on. What did you see, fam? What comp did you just watch? What did you see?
I didn't watch any comp. What you guys were talking about Sterling, him as a person and as a leader, that's the sort of profile I want at my club. So yeah,
and won 4 Premier Leagues as well, bro.
Bro,
1 4 Premier Leagues. Knows how to play in a system. All that stuff is relevant, like because.
No, I know.
No, but if you're looking at because a couple of days ago, me and Cass were talking about what Chelsea needed, and I was saying, and I still believe that for Chelsea to unlock, Chelsea are getting a 200 bag a week Sterling. If they get a striker, they turn that into a 300 bag a week Sterling, right? They do. But Cass was saying they don't need a striker; they need wide players, and I was saying, I hear you, but at the same time, Pulisic, Havertz, Werner, Hudson-Odoi, they're not bad, right? The difference probably is Sterling's mentality. That's the difference. That you're getting a player that technically is probably worse than most of them.
I think the price is decent as well, man. 47.5 M's no add-ons. I think that's a decent price.
It's the same as Mons. It's the same as with Mane. Same as with Jesus. They all had a year left on their contract. To get 40 million plus for a player with a year on their contract, you can't grumble at it. You can't.
Yeah, but you know what it is, though? What I would say with that, though, he's 27, G.
Yeah, I hear it.
Like, it is mind-blowing that Donny has been around for 10 years. He's been around for 10 years. You wouldn't even think that.
If we didn't sell him, next year he goes on a free. So it's still 45 million or 40
Oh,
million.
yeah.
So.
You said he's right as well. Endo's right. But I actually grew up with Joe Gomez, bro. He's not Jamaican, bro.
Is he not? I didn't say he's Jamaican. I thought he's from the Caribbean.
Oh, no. He's not. He's Gambian, bro.
Oh, he's Gambian?
He's right. Yeah, his dad's Gambian. Yeah.
Mad.
You literally, anyone that knows Catford, Sydenham, at my ends, basically, back in the day. obviously all them places there. That's
They
where he
did
grew up.
actually. A few of them came through there as well, didn't they? A few.
But listen, let me run through some of these comments.
Zaha in Beckenham as well.
Right,
Know him a little bit.
Big up Ilyas,
Sometimes.
always supporting the thing. Says get it to 50 likes. Biggs, I don't know how many likes we're on, but we should be close.
We're on, you know, I'm there all the time. 47 likes. It's not good enough because you know what it is, yeah. People that come on from Never a Foul, we got this thing going on. It's called ratio gang for a reason, isn't it? Like basically the viewers to likes is ratio, bro. So get them likes up. It's not hard. I'd say just lock it off.
You heard the man. Ilyas says make sure you like and subscribe. Always get consistent streams in this channel. Big up yourself. Big up. I've also seen Dills CFC says Daps is right. Solo MCFC. Big up yourself as well. Big up Gio. He says it's a weird one with Sterling. The media creates a dislikable character when really he's top class.
Whoa. That's a big comment there. John Arnold, Coper's Cope Road. If anyone knows about that, everyone knows about that. This is
what Sterling did at City, in my opinion, makes him a City legend, but not as big as a legend as Aguero was for City. And that comes from a Liverpool fan. Big up Philip.
Yeah, that's spot on. That's spot on. Like I said, if I'm listing my City legends, then I'm going Vinny, and I'm not going to go old school and start because some of you won't know, but I'll go Vinny. I'll go David Silva. I'll go Yaya Toure, Fernandinho,
Sterling,
Yaya Toure.
Sterling ain't a legend.
And then
You already said Yaya. You said Yaya
already.
Hold on. Aguero, Silva, Company, Yaya, Fernandinho. That's my top five. Right?
Sterling not a legend.
And then outside that tier,
Sterling and De Bruyne. But do you know what? I'll wait till they retire, and then I'll decide where they go. Because I mean, now if Sterling ends, De Bruyne will end up probably in my top five. To be fair,
In you man's eyes, yeah.
But they ain't retired yet, so
in you man's eyes, is Cristiano Ronaldo a Manchester United legend?
Yes, he has to be.
of course it
How
is.
does he have to be?
People can't say he's the.
I would have said that before he came back.
People can't say he's arguably the Premier League GOAT and he's not a Man United legend.
If he's but does that mean he can be a Premier League GOAT? But does that mean he has to be a legend?
You have to be a legend of your club.
No way,
GOAT, yeah.
Michael called Raheem Sterling a juiced up.
It's just basically. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying in you man's eyes.
Yeah, of course he is.
Hey, he called Sterling a juiced up Aaron Lennon. Please, no Sterling. That is funny, but no Sterling slander around here today.
Bro. Look at the numbers he racked up at Man United when he was there. He was a big part of the reason why you guys won the treble, the 3-peat, the Ballon d'Or as well. Of course, he's a United legend.
Wait. What 3-peat we talking about? What 3-peat?
Did you guys not do a 3-peat?
Yeah, we did. But what years did we do a 3-peat?
When Ronaldo was there.
I don't know if we done a 3-peat when Ronaldo was there. I think we did a 3-peat. Did we do it twice? I know we done the 99.
No, I think it was a 3-peat. Because I remember it was a 3-peat and there was a Champions League in it as well.
Yeah, actually, no, you're right. No, 2007, 8, and 9. Yeah, he was there, but was he there in 09? Yeah, he was. No, you're right because he left in 2009, not 08, did he?
Here's the thing. How many years since he's been in total of all the years at your club? How many years did he want to be there?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You know what's funny? Yeah, I was thinking about it last night a lot after our conversation on like all that kind of like legends and all that kind of stuff. I was thinking, wait, is Ronaldo really a Man United legend, or was he just legendary for the Premier League? He was a legend at Real Madrid, bro.
It's like, do you know what? I don't want to get into it too much, but it's like there's three things. Firstly, world class. Secondly, generational, and thirdly, legend. Right? Everyone has a slightly different take on every single one. And until there's actually a dictionary definition of all three, we're all going to have different opinions. Like last night we saw a generational, world class. Like what does world class mean? Does world class mean they can play on a world class? Or does world class mean they're the best in their position in the world? Or it literally...
Let me, this is the good one as well. You would know this as well. Like a player when he's legendary, like Cantona, bro. He played for Man United for what, 4 or 5 years, something like that. He won the league how many times? But then did he play for another club after that?
They played for Leeds before you. After that, no, I don't.
Yeah, after that, he retired. He retired on that. Says I don't want to play for no other club. That's legendary to me, bro.
But that's what I'm saying to you.
To you,
yeah.
I'm saying to you is the key.
Yeah,
word
to
there.
me, yeah, to me. So
by the way, just housekeeping again, 60 odd people in here. Make sure we are smashing a like. We are 10 subscribers away from the big 17. And that would be crazy. Well on the way to 2K.
That just reminded me of when you said Well, on one show, you go, we're 7 subscribers away from 1,263.
I was gonna say that as well. So like, it's mad,
And
yeah,
it's like-
because we done streamed like 2 weeks ago. It was like road to 1,400.
Yeah.
You know that massive number.
You know me. Obviously, this is like my like. Sometimes I just make it a specific number, innit? Like, you know,
No, bro, you should do like, say you go, right, I want to get 40 new subscribers this show. So just add 40 to whatever you're on now and go, listen, with 40 away people, you can get us there. All we need is 40 people. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, I've got to do it for him. And the number you're hitting is like 1,466. It's just a made up number that means nothing.
Sometimes you got to just give us a specific number. Doesn't have to be a landmark and go, yeah. That's what we're doing today. Do you know what I'm saying? To be fair, it even just confused me just then when you said it was 1,200 2 weeks ago, but we actually were.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But big up and make sure we are going to subscribing to Never a Foul as well. Just to get back onto some Chelsea chat, I'm just going to scroll through some of these comments of these recent comments, and we're just going to go back to some of the stuff that I think Chelsea need to work on in order to get back to where they.
Well, just on Raheem though, Ladimus, how do you feel about the wage, or do you not care? Because I'm with you if you don't care. Because why would you care, really?
You have to break the wage at some point.
I mean, it shouldn't to a football fan, really. Why would you care? But how do you feel about the wage?
What is he on? 300k. I'd like.
Yeah.
As long as you perform, I don't really care what money you get paid. And besides, like, no one else at our club, barring maybe a couple, deserve that money. So no one has a right to complain. If you're gonna complain, then perform to that level.
How about but that comment there from Conan, this is my issue, right? And this is what I've been saying. I've been wrong. I didn't think he was going to go because of I didn't think Chelsea were going to pay him what he wanted to. And to be fair to him, by the looks of it, he's going because of not just because of the money, because the money isn't that much more. I think it's the same, but maybe over a longer period. So it's where City are probably saying he might need to take a cut. Chelsea are like, no, we'll give you 5 or 6 years of that. And at his age, that's important. I didn't think it made sense to Chelsea because I've got slides, and anyone that wants them, please add me on Instagram, MCFCDAPS, and I'll send you them. Raheem Sterling's numbers when he plays with a number 9 are almost, and I'm meaning goals per minutes, not goals per game, goals per minutes, which is relevant. His numbers, and I mean goals and assists, goals in particular, are almost double what they are when he's playing with a false 9. So when he was playing with Aguero, he was hitting his biggest numbers. Since Aguero's left, his numbers have drastically dropped off. They're still good numbers. That's why I said you're getting a 200 grand a week player, not a 300 grand a week.
There was also a slight shift in system and the way Pep was. Do you know what I mean? There was a slight change in the system as well.
Ultimately, the way Sterling is playing now is maybe the way he might play for Chelsea. And his numbers aren't good. If they get a number 9, they're going to unlock the beast that was Raheem Sterling of 2 years ago. Havertz, for me, is not that guy that's going to unlock the beast of Sterling. There is other things with Sterling, though, that don't get spoke on.
I'll be real.
His passing.
In all honesty, I think Sterling, as I said, for me, it's a breath of fresh air because Chelsea are dead in that front line. So dead in that front line. And I think with Sterling, I think the Chelsea fans are going to have to be very patient with him. Very patient. And I don't want them to treat Sterling how they treat Timo Werner if Sterling has a few bad games. Let him play.
Whoa. They to be fair to them, they've backed Werner, you know. They've backed Werner a bit. They've backed Werner, bro. No, bro, they've backed Werner considering. Come on, bro. They have 2 years of dog shit and they've still backed him.
I can't lie. Unpopular opinion. I still think there's use you can get as a player there, and I think there is a player there.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just not working out at a club, and you need to go.
At a specific club. Not just.
I agree. After first season, I actually saw enough to think him with Lukaku might really work well, really work well, but it just didn't. And it's. I mean, Werner's. I can't believe Werner's on 200. What's Werner on? 270 a week or something.
Uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, Werner's on 270, which is why I don't care on so long as Sterling's performing and stuff, fair enough. I don't really care. And I won't and again for me, I won't get onto Sterling. At least this is what Tuchel wants. I'll give it time and just see what comes of it.
I reckon. You know what? I reckon he goes back four next year. You know what? The Ligt Ake thing. I'm starting to see it now. It's a back four, bro. He's looking at the future past Thiago Silva. That's going to be his main two centre backs. The Dutch link up,
which he should be doing. He should be doing that.
Yeah. I can see it. And you know what? The extra midfield. He's not midfield. It's the midfielders he's looking at as well. He's going. I reckon. Go on. I'm just gonna say. I reckon it's gonna be either Kante, Kova, and for the time being, Mount in that pivot, bro. And I think Kai Havertz goes in that attacking mid spot.
What I said before everyone jumped on it, and I was on my own. I was saying I think for Chelsea to close the gap, they have to go to a back four, because I think as long as they play this back five, you're going to see more and more fossil football and more class players that you guys are going to bring in because of Chelsea, because you're going to attract class players as you have done with Sterling. That's the difference. You look at Arsenal, they brought in Jesus, but I think Chelsea one up them and said, all right, we'll go get Sterling. Do you know what I mean? You are going to bring in class players. You are. But the longer you play five at the back, and with this fossil football going on, personally, and if Kante's playing there, and it's not Jorginho and Kova, and if Kante's there, who, again, going forward, not good enough, it's more and more fossil football, and people like Sterling will suffer, bro.
And if you look at that, if you look at it on paper, yeah, and I'm not going to talk on, because some of this stuff about Thiago and about Rudiger in particular, where people say they can't play in a back four, I am kind of like, based on what? What are you basing that on, please? Because Thiago Silva has definitely played in a back four before, right? 100% he's played in the back four before. Rudiger has played in a back four before.
And he was dog shit there.
But and you're just going to base that on the fact that it was a back four. You're not going to base it on anything else. You go,
I
do feel like people are clutching at that. They're going, oh, well, he played in it before and he wasn't great then. Well, who was he partnering when he played in that?
Who did he partner? He would know.
Wait,
hold on.
The one thing I will say.
Let me just say this.
Sorry, one sec. Let me just finish. With Chilwell on the left, yeah, with Reece James on the right, I can tell you now, both of them can play in a back four, 100%. With Kante playing in a six, maybe, yeah. I'm not saying he's going to be the best six. I probably would prefer him in an 8, and they might have a better six. They might get a better six, but that's going to work. That is going to work. That's fine, bro. But I honestly think people have maybe clutched at this. These men can't play in a back two a bit too much, under Frank Lampard.
Let me get to the super chat though, by the way. Big up yourself.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. Frank Lampard. Yeah, that's a big factor.
Because when Rudiger played in a back four,
big up super chat. Just why he says why. Obviously, there's a reason. Obviously, it's a super chat, but I do like it. It says, why are we talking about Chelsea? They're irrelevant. Unfortunately, as their rival, they are not irrelevant. They're very much relevant.
Is that because this is seen as a Liverpool channel? Because they are anyone that supports a Premier League team saying Chelsea are irrelevant, that's mad. But anyone that is supporting a big six team or a part of the big six or top six team to say Chelsea are not relevant is mad, because even if it's
big up yourself.
Clearly they're relevant because 85 men are watching right now, so clearly they're quite relevant.
Ladimus needs to land though. Sorry, Ladimus.
I was saying that he's selling another big up.
He's still flying, man.
So I appreciate the super chat. I'm real. He says Chelsea Roman days are over. It's only vibes now. It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not
looking good, bruv.
It's only vibes now, bruv.
What you gotta say?
Charge his batteries, man.
Playing with David Luiz, who people don't rate.
David Luiz
playing
well.
Alonso.
He's special like.
Lagamus Prime is back.
Ladimus, we can't hear you, bro.
Can I go my Chelsea take then? What's it called, yeah? You know why I don't think it works, yeah? Why I don't think it works even with a Kante there. The only thing is, when you got such attacking fullbacks like a Reece James and a Chilwell and a back four, I just think I think of a high line, right? And I think of a high line. If the Ligt comes in with Thiago Silva, would you trust them to be a high line players? Anyone? That's all I'm saying on that notice. Thiago Silva probably had
the Ligt got some burners on him though.
No, we don't.
No. When he gets
he's
done,
Sorry, that comment. Sorry, I've got. I'm
Go
trying
on.
to find the slide to put it up now. That comment. So, are you City fans keep saying this Sterling with the number 9 nonsense? He had one. Is he saying one season? Because I can't see all of it. Where Aguero was barely fit and still banged. Just say you're hurt. He left. Listen,
Such a Chelsea comment.
hold on. There's no City fan that are hurt, right? Some people say some City fans are happy he's leaving. Not me, but some are. Yeah. We're not hurt because it's one of them ones where going into this window, it was a case of if he stays, I think we might get the best Sterling with Haaland. If he goes, that's because Pep wanted him to go. Yeah, Pep, who won 4 Premier Leagues in
We
like
need to
6
play.
years.
But
As for that thing, as for that one saying about what's that?
Hey, do you want to subscribe to Never a Foul? Above.
Yeah, bro, he's
hey,
getting
listen,
it going
brother, I appreciate you.
but
I appreciate you for the super chat. But go on, that's finish what you're saying. I'll go to super chat after.
Yeah,
after.
but what he said there about he had one season with Aguero barely fit. If I could pull up the stats, but I can't find the slide, I will find it. Right?
I'm gonna see if I can find it for you.
Yeah, you'll be able to find it. The season you're talking about was last season. That was the season Aguero was barely fit. When you say he banged, that's what I said. And please, when people speak, listen to everything they say. Yeah, I said you are getting right now, if you play him with a false 9 or Havertz through the middle, you are getting a 200 grand a week Sterling. That's not bad, right? A 200 grand a week player is not bad. And when I pull up the numbers, you'll see the numbers are all right. Yeah. You're paying him 300 grand a week. If you want to get 300 grand a week Sterling, the numbers don't lie. You play him with a number 9. I'm not meaning last season when Aguero was barely fit. I mean the season before that, and the season before that, where the numbers double. You play him with a number 9. I'm saying you're getting a good Sterling. I've been speaking good about Sterling the whole show. Don't hang on the one thing I say and act like I'm hurt that he's leaving, because that's mad. That is mad.
To be fair though, I think what people don't talk about is the versatility. Now, obviously, Sterling can play right, left, and in the middle. Obviously, we're not saying all 3 of them are played to the same standard. I think off the left is his best position. But
I think off the right's his best position, you know.
You look at England, from that right side in the England jersey, Donnies were getting, he just turning defenders into strippers, bro.
And at your gaff, when he was with you, he was playing on the right.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Right with us, he played as a second striker. With us, he played as a striker with us, and he played off the left for Liverpool. You know what I mean? I think people don't talk about that enough in terms of versatility, and that could work out really well for Chelsea, which means they don't have to get a nailed on right winger, realistically, because Sterling can play there, and they can realistically maybe stick with a Werner on the left. I mean, that might sound a bit mad, but
you know what other things can do. You know what people you can do in the comments. You can like this. So double check for once, man. Double check that you've actually lit this, man. It's good having conversation with you guys in the comments, but goes a long way for months in the channel. Goes a long way for anybody, man. So
all right, so
keep
that's
smashing the like.
Ladder misses Wi-Fi as well. We need to all like the video for Ladder misses Wi-Fi. Everyone in this chat, there's some of you, man. There's nearly 100 man in here. So there's some of you lot, yeah, that ain't like this video, and Ladder misses Wi-Fi has given up on him. How dare you?
Wait, I've just upgraded to what is it, to 900 downloads, 160 uploads. Woo!
I said nugget amos, man. Allow it, bro. Nice, bro. Allow it.
Let me get to
trying to be funny.
Again. He says City fans living in Manchester are so nice. Some are saying Sterling is a legend. City fans start acting like a big club. So you've got to be ruthless to win the UCL. I think that's a bit.
No. That's relevant to what we were saying. Is he saying that any club,
appreciate the super.
Any club can only label someone a legend if they've won the Champions League? Is that what he's saying? In which case,
that means City have no legends then.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Neither of Arsenal, apparently. It's fine. I mean, if that's your take, bro, cool.
Absolutely. Latimer's Wi-Fi is like Prime Werner. I think that was a comment from Surfer, big up Surfer. He said Latimer's Wi-Fi is turning to Shy-Fi. You lot are coming out of all the banter right now. Most trophies in the 21st century keep crying.
Hold on. Assad saying man even has got a PowerPoint presentation. Bro, you watch Never a Foul, you watch Big Six Bands, you watch our content. If I come on here without content, then I'm not a good content creator, bro. Like, honestly,
That's why I said
It's a
Nagamos,
mad-
bro.
it's a
Allow
mad
it.
take. This is like, but do you know what it is? This is like when Liez went
It's-
on terrace and Liez started talking facts to Chelsea fans, and Chelsea fans started going, "Oh, check this guy out, pulling out stats." Oh, what do you want him to literally just talk based on gut feelings, or as a football fan, are you supposed to base it on something, bro? I mean, you're doing a sensational job at trolling, so keep it coming because the algorithms love comments. So.
Clearly.
Also,
Keenan
big
says,
power.
Daps, in hindsight, you guys might be hurt if Jack never really starts firing. You guys are light on the wings right now.
No, but right, okay, cool. Another one. Well, who's he support? Whoever said that?
Keenan's
Who's he
Arsenal
support?
fan. Keenan's
Right,
Arsenal
cool. So we're light on the wings. Okay, on the left, Foden can play on the left. Grealish can play on the left. Alvarez can play across the front three. Bernardo Silva can also play on the left. On the right, De Bruyne can play on the right. Bernardo Silva can play on the right. Mahrez can play on the right. Foden can play on the right. Cole Palmer can play on the right. But here's the thing. We're about to buy Cucurella. When we had Mendy and Sane, he never played Mendy and Sane together. He would play Mendy or Sane because both hold width. Don't work. Not under Pep, yeah? So with Cucurella, I believe one of the reasons why we're selling Sterling, I think, is because I don't think we're going to play with wide wingers anymore.
Daps, you must be doing something right, man, because we have yet another super chat.
Bring me on.
Another super chat.
Listen, brother, whatever your name is, 3 arrows, subscribe to Never Fail.
That's another one, bro.
Another one.
Hey, don't come in today.
Hey, yo, what is going on over here?
All this money's going to getting Latimer's better.
All these super chats.
Sponsor
Latimer's Wi-Fi. Let's go and support Latimer's
£5, $5, 5 anything per month.
Literally, this is going to Latimer's Wi-Fi, people. Keep it covered. Not attacking City. Pep is my boy, but all I'm saying is you gotta have over the moon standards. Regardless, the club is ruthless, and that's what matters. So I think he's saying more so that. I think he's saying that that selling Sterling was the ruthless thing to do, and I think he's saying to disregard the sentiment.
I mean, I'll be 100. The only thing with me about selling Sterling is when you deep it, yeah, I don't see Chelsea as title rivals, right? So I'm not going to get worried about selling him to a title rival. But if you really deep it, the one that everyone, not our board, not our manager, but everyone says we need to win is the Champions League. The one team that beat us in a final of the Champions League and that has history with the Champions League, that I would not put it past them actually getting quite far in the Champions League, is Chelsea. And we've just sold Sterling to Chelsea. So that's the one that I think, but you know what? I trust my board, I trust my manager, and they clearly aren't worried. So I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, I'm worried about nothing.
Big up Daniel, my guy. He says, I hate Barcelona. I want them liquidated. They are annoying and corrupt.
Yeah.
I needed to get that off of my chest. Big up Daniel. Appreciate you for the super chat.
That is true as well.
Over to Latimus to get his.
Latimus, the good thing is Latimus isn't watching because his Wi-Fi is so effed, so he won't know that you said this. So you're cool. You're cool.
G1 says, if you're not gonna play with wingers, well gone for Mahrez. He's due to sign a new deal.
Oh, no. That's on the right, not on the left.
Pep
plays different on the left to the right.
Fuck off, guys. I'll take. Thank you for the that. Fuck off, guys. Listen. It's a super chat, so I'll read it out. But fuck you. Support him wants to get a trim. Hey, allow me in it, like, you know
I need
what I'm
a trim,
saying?
boy.
We all have hats on. How am I talking about my trim?
My trim's absolutely. I've had a hat on for the last 3 weeks. I think it's been 3 weeks.
By the way, there's 98 people in here. Right now, I'm gonna say from now, the 104 people in here, we might as well just dash up to 100 likes now because there's 100 man in here. So rather than 73 likes, I'm trying to see 100 likes. You guys see what I'm getting at here? We have 3 man with hats on, super chats, City slander, which I don't really get at the moment because I think this is good for both parties. But anywho, it's still a good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I'm gonna go on my Barclays app and say I don't know who done that. I'm gonna get my car cancelled for that $5.
Don't kill me. Hit the like and show your appreciation.
Raising a fraud case,
Yeah,
bro.
pick up yourself. Man, trying to do the 4 and 9 thing. Don't kill me. I didn't say that.
I bet times back in the day when certain things got ran up, like, wait, I don't understand that. Why is that gone through £90 and what?
Bro, I need to do that with a Vegas trip right now. I need to try and get my money back on that.
These man are gonna move in like headband man on the wings. You know, one of the worst signings.
Yeah, but I see something. I see something from this guy.
me.
G1 says something about Mahrez. Mahrez is not really. He's more of an inverted winger, so it makes sense that someone else can do the outs. You know, they can do the byline. The Kyle Walker can do that. The Cucurella's can do the bylines, so they can play more inside. So it's not much difference between Mahrez and obviously like a what's it called, Grealish in coming inside. Except Grealish is a bit more better on the ball in terms of balance and everything. Mahrez got the goals, bro, and he can still dribble. So that's just my opinion on that.
Oh wait, man joined headband.
Wow.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Oh damn, Lagamus Prime.
Ladimus, we have multiple super chats to get your connection back. We got multiple super chats. We said, listen, drop a like for Laddie's connection.
What is up with it? Lagamus here. Don't get me wrong. What is actually up with your Wi-Fi, bro?
People love you, bro. People love you.
Am I getting those super chats or?
Well, that's what we were saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube's getting half of it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Real talk. Like, the maddest thing is, do you know what it was? It's like you were about to land and they weren't feeling it, so they just locked you off, bro.
Yeah, they were just like, forget it.
Yeah, you need to upgrade Lagamus, bro. You need to get it up there. Like, I'm not joking. Just upgrade that connection a little bit. Maybe get a new. No, I think your camera's kind of calm. I think your connection will do bits for your camera, and just get a little microphone, man. Little cheat. I'll sponsor you. How about that?
Big up 3 arrows, by the way, as well. He says,
I'm not even joking.
But Grealish is class. He said it with class. That's what he said. So big up 3 arrows. Another City fan, Daniel, he says, Sterling is not a legend. A legend is loyal and has a connection with the fans. Sterling was a great player for us. I appreciate everything he has done, but a legend doesn't go to a rival at 27.
That's what I'm saying about the Ronaldo thing. That I'm on that part there, bro.
And hold on. And actually, when you deep it,
Madrid legend than the Man United.
He wants to leave Man United as well already. Like, come on, bro.
But when you deep it, Sterling's gone from Liverpool to Man City to Chelsea.
Anelka vibes, isn't it?
Yeah,
he's in the streets.
I said this, but yeah, real talk. He's in the streets more than ever.
I did by your settings.
Oh yeah.
I am. It's kind of like what I said. When I get asked on it, I try and answer taking in different City fans' points of view and trying to get them. Because I'll be honest, until someone fully gives me a dictionary definition of legends, I'm not going to answer it. I can give you the arguments for and against, and that's all I can do. I'm not sure because I don't know what legend means. I am legend. How about that?
Oh, I like the great film.
Oh, brilliant film.
When a dog died, it always gets me emotional.
Oh, sad, isn't it?
Boogerman.
Whole time
Liverpool fan. Yeah, he was on our fan calling.
He's a good guy, man. Very good guy.
Big up yourself, bro. Welcome to the channel. Hope you subscribe. He says, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I respect what Kaz and Daps have to say. They are proper footballing people. He didn't say proper, but I said proper because, I like to spice up some of the comments sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Months, well gone for your Jamaican brothers scattered around everywhere. Allow me, Assad, bro. Allow me, G. Allow me. Liz Stocks, not a legend for me either. To be honest, great player, but definitely not a City legend. Whoever this MUFC Kaz guy, I don't know who he is, but he said, get this to 100 likes. So whoever he is in the comments, appreciate you. Double check 84 and counting. Kaz, you know who that guy is in the chat? I don't know who he is.
He sponsored you to get trimmed, no?
Oh, shut the fuck up. Primate got a machine on him today. Big up Monstaps and Kaz.
What was Four saying? Worth it or not worth it?
What was what saying?
For Marvel, he went to go see it.
Oh.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Let's not speak on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it good? I'm still gonna go watch it regardless.
Yeah, no, defo. Watch it.
It's gonna be hard from the last film. What's it called? Thingy Rock.
Pause.
What's that thing called? The film beforehand.
Doctor Strange.
Ragnarok. No. The last four film. Ragnarok. Yeah, Ragnarok. That was elite.
Ragnarok was hard.
Funny. It's
have
the
no
guy from
idea
New
what
Zealand,
you lot are
Australia. You know, is it South Africa? Yeah, South African rock dude. That was he gave me jokes.
In the latest film, he's fun. He's fun. He's hilarious. He is hilarious.
Hilarious.
He's
Hey,
hilarious.
what up there, bro? Yeah, bro.
So, thoughts on this one? Is this because I've been busy this weekend, so I didn't get up there because it was too far to go. Especially I had
Yes,
Whoa,
actually.
who are
Right.
these City fans thinking they are depicting their legends? What do you mean? That's what you said. Their legends, bro.
But who does
Assad.
Assad
You know what I
support?
say to Chelsea? Man said
Chelsea,
take
No,
it.
Chelsea fan.
Abs, no, let me have this. Assad.
Yeah, please go through, brother.
Aston City, we're kind of like in the same boat. Let's not do this. Like,
Oh no, winning the
yeah,
Champions
we
League
to go for
means
City
totally
fans.
different, isn't
Let's
it?
not do this. Let's not do this.
Can
By
I
the
ask
way,
you a
we
question?
have-
No, actually, it's a valid point because if you deep it, how long have Chelsea had money for?
All right, bro. Subscribe to Never a Foul,
Oh,
man. Please.
three.
My guy,
Hold on.
Arrows.
Cass. How long Chelsea had money, Ladimus?
Since 03.
Right, okay. How long have City had money? Since 08. So you had
Yeah.
money 5 years before us, right? So yeah, you've won 2 Champions Leagues. You've actually, if you deep it, you've won 1 more Champions League than us, yeah. That is how close we are. Because since if you go from when we had money, you're 5 years ahead of us. So if you're 5 years ahead of us and we move that, one of your Champions League has not yet been won. So we are very comparable, so comparable. For Chelsea fans to it's like this is like when Arsenal fans try and put themselves on the table with Liverpool and Man United, and I'm just like, allow it, bro. You can't do that.
Exactly. I don't get the whole maybe there's a rivalry in terms of competing for things with City, but in terms of hatred, there shouldn't be a reason Chelsea fans should have a malice.
Oh no, bro. Let me be clear. You've got the bragging rights. You beat us in the Champions League final. You've got bragging rights.
Yeah. But
I get
yeah,
that,
but in terms but that's banter. But in terms of actual malice, there should be none towards City.
And to say stuff like, "Who are you lot to pick your legends?" Like Chelsea are so
a troll
much,
though, man. He's a troll.
Of course,
Assad's
he's
a troll, man.
He's doing a great job today. He's got me. He's got me hook, line, and sinker today, fully hook, line, and sinker.
Another super chat from 3 Arrows. He says, "Cannot wait for Sterling to miss comps in London. Cannot wait for Sterling miss comps in London."
Yeah, but I hope it. You know what? I hope that doesn't come out.
Thank you for the super chat.
You know what? I don't want to see. I don't want to see that from Chelsea fans. That's what same as what I was saying to Jesus to Arsenal fans. You lot don't do what you lot do in it.
We Chelsea fans do it for everything. They'll be Sterling miscomps with his first game. Trust me.
Yeah.
They've done it.
It's going to be the same for Nunes. It's going to be the same for Haaland, Alvarez.
City fans. No. City fans won't be doing it for Haaland.
Oh no. Oh, you talk about your own fan base. All right.
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
If we talk about own fan base, Chelsea's where there's a big divide.
There was a comment you put up a minute ago about so today Haaland came for
Assad's a Nas, not a very young.
Assad says, "Don't do this. 6 years before Roman came, there was a solid top 6. We were a solid top 6 side.
Well, there we go then.
We had Champions League
that's cool.
football.
Bro,
City went nowhere. You weren't even in the division when Roman bought.
Assad, that kind of goes with what I'm saying. You were 6 years ahead of us, so actually you're now 11 years ahead of us. Then in that case, so the 2 Champions Leagues that you've won, if you take that you're 11 years ahead of us, if you get where I'm coming from, if you're intelligent, you will. That means you don't have any Champions Leagues. What I'm saying is, if you're actually going to go with 6 years before, bro. Liverpool and Man United are talking years and years and years and years and years and years and years. You're talking 6 years, bro. The difference between Chelsea and it's not that big.
That's not.
But
before
it's dead. Assad's doing a sensational job at trolling. Keep it up because
he's not. It's dead because Assad.
Because I'm nibbling every time.
But he'll be the same one who will get triggered. He'll be the same one who will get triggered if Mont and Cass say that Chelsea have no history before 2003. Exactly. Let's not do this. It's done. But
just quickly, there was a comment a lot earlier about Haaland mentioning United today in his what was it called? In his being put in front of the City fans. And basically he said he's looking forward to playing United. Basically he's on smoke for United. And I think 1 or 2 people are going for him saying, why is he coming for United when he's being brought in to win the Champions League and Man United aren't in the Champions League? He's a City fan. His dad played for Manchester City. His dad got injured by Roy Keane playing for Manchester United. Yeah, the guy is not going to like Manchester United. Yeah, so he wants to play Man United. He probably wants to get interviewed by Roy Keane as well. Yeah. I was just saying. So Haaland basically just said something about he's really looking forward to fucking up United. Like he's been dreaming of fucking up United and stuff like that. And people going, "Oh, why is he talking on United?" Well, there are derby rivals, isn't it? And his dad got put out of the game by a
Dreaming,
player.
like what 2 years ago, where he was about to join us. But yeah.
Oh, about to join you according to who?
Close, he
Fabrizio
said it.
Romano. Well,
Then man,
come on.
it already
Oh,
came
them
out,
man.
man. It was
Oh,
close.
It came out.
It was
very
close.
Yeah,
but
so close.
Dortmund
He
came
didn't
in.
sign for you. Okay.
But he hasn't been dreaming his whole life with
Okay,
Arsenal
okay.
shirts, Man City shirts, Chelsea shirts, all them shirts.
Where's he? No, Cass, send me some pictures of him in a United shirt, please.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but he's got
No,
all a
but-
bunch of different shirts.
No, you're lying in it.
seen him in an Arsenal shirt.
No,
Seen him in a.
Send me him.
Yeah, I
Send me
have.
him, bro.
Okay,
Guys,
cool.
has anyone seen him in any shirts apart from clubs he's played for or City? Honestly, anyone? Vladimus, have you
That
man
aren't photoshopped.
have you seen him in any shirts as a child
No.
or whatever? Right, bro. Cass, you're lying in it. It's dead. Don't like.
Alright,
come
cool.
on, come better than that, bro.
That Monts, be my guest.
He's not Drake.
Be my guest, Monts, please.
Before we do, pick up 3 hours again. He's leading the race for super chats in a single video by far. I mean, listen, 3 hours. You want to just become a member of Big Six Pants. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's £3.
Monts is going to make a new membership, an exclusive platinum.
Just a platinum membership. He says Chelsea fans didn't listen to United fans when they told them about Lukaku. Listen to City fans when they tell you something about Sterling. Don't get fooled double time.
Wait, what do you mean Chelsea fans didn't? The vast majority of Chelsea fans didn't want Lukaku.
I don't know about that. I was hearing he was the final piece to the puzzle.
Yeah.
None about all that.
But the vast majority of Chelsea fans didn't. The Chelsea fans I was hearing didn't want Lukaku. It was only a handful who were backing him. Me being one of them.
I believe I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I fully fell for it.
Listen, by the way, let me just bring this up.
Oh, young Haaland in an Arsenal sock.
What is that real? Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're real ones, aren't they?
Yeah,
They're
they
not
are.
real, bro.
That AON top was about 2012. Raphael.
No, hold on. Which one?
Sure.
No, which one? Because there's different pictures there.
Oh no, the one that's highlighted in the big right there. Oh, zoom in a little bit. There you go. It's separated a little bit.
Okay,
Just saying.
Fair enough, I hadn't seen that, but-
by the way, let me just do the shameless thing.
Fair enough. That's mad.
100 people in here. We're 1 subscriber off of 1,700.
I'm only being shameless. That's man.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for the United one and the Chelsea one.
100.
I'll have to Photoshop that one. Give me a minute.
I mean, I want to know. You know what? When I see things like
Creative,
that,
though.
it pisses me off. Not only because I'm wrong and I've been proven wrong live in 4K, but I actually want to know. I want Haaland to come out and fucking tell us why now. Bro, why are you wearing a fucking Arsenal shirt, bro?
Yeah, but
What
he
are you
was
doing
like
to me?
what? Perhaps he was like 8 years old there. It doesn't mean anything.
Bro, I was still listen. Listen,
12.
Listen, right? I've said on the stream, because my real dad was a Watford fan, yeah. When I was 3, I got taken to Vicarage Road, yeah. Then my mum remarried and we moved to Manchester. I've had to explain why. I've had to explain it a lot, yeah. And I'm Daps, yeah. He's fucking Erling Haaland, bro. Come out and tell me, brother, why did you have an Arsenal shirt on when you were 8 years old?
Well, Daps. Next season, when you interview Haaland, you can ask him. Okay?
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
Get Big Steve to ask him.
Yeah, to be fair.
Why? Easy, boys.
Easy people.
Easy, Haaland. Why do you have an Arsenal shirt on?
I mean, to be fair, at least that, even if he does have an Arsenal shirt, doesn't that like solidify the fact that he hates Man United because of what he said?
Probably, yeah. I'm sure his dad was just saying, "There's no way you're joining Manchester United." There's no way.
Oh no, he said in his interview. He said in his first interview when they said about, like, asked him why City, and he said, well, firstly, my dad did have a say in this, but then he said, but also, I've supported City for a long time. I've been to the games. You've all seen it and whatever. But he did say, first thing he said was, my dad. Like, bro, I said from the start, this Man United thing, if someone has put you, yeah, real talk. But Daniel, to be fair, and this is a thing, that is a valid point, and there's a reason for that. I can tell you that. When he was at Southampton, yeah, up until Christmas, he was being heavily linked with City. So when they got
and Man United,
yeah,
he was
no, but bro, super heavily with City, yeah, and to the point where when they did what's that thing companies do at Christmas, where you all put money in and then you pull a name out the hat and you have to buy Secret Santa. Right. Yeah. And whoever got him went and bought him a City shirt because it was like he's being so heavily linked. So he wore it. So that's his reason. So now I want Haaland. What's your reason for the Arsenal shirt?
When he scores 5 goals against Arsenal at the Emirates, do you need a reason?
Oh yeah. Well, we'll talk.
Oh no, what you mean past the solid great defense of Ben White and Gabriel, like
Harry Maguire.
He ain't gonna play. I don't know why you're laughing, bro. I don't know why he's getting deflected on the Man United. I wouldn't be surprised if he scored 2 or 3 against Man United, but saying Arsenal fans when it comes to defense, they think their defense is immense. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? For the chaos on the timeline, I need Maguire to pocket Haaland and Nunes for chaos.
Oh, if he did that, it would be the end. It would be the end. It would be the beginning of the end.
It's not going to happen, but just for chaos, I need that to happen.
Bro, I hear it.
John Moore.
That's right. That's why we get Martinez to lock him up again.
Hold on, guys. John Moore coming in with a comment for Daps. He says he loves City, but is planning his exit to Madrid in 2 years. Daps. That's not love, if you ask me.
Okay.
Oh really?
No.
Wow.
No.
Ornstein, really? No, sorry. I was just reading a tweet. I was like, wow. Okay.
So John, brilliant. John, you and I have had a debate on Bellingham and your reasons why he's joining Liverpool. And I felt like Simon Jordan. You were so easy to pick apart, bro. It was just. But now you're saying he's planning his City exit because one of, if not the biggest young star in football has a release clause. And now you're saying he's planning his exit. I mean, listen, if Erling Haaland did not have a release clause, I'd be very, very surprised. That's like when United fans, not United fans, that's like when the media say, oh, Ronaldo's got a clause in his contract that he gets 25% less if they don't make the Champions League, because apparently all Man United players have that in his contract. Listen, Man United, all players. Do you think Ronaldo walks in and they go, yeah, we're getting all our players to sign this? Do you think Ronaldo goes, okay, no problem?
Doesn't that worry a little bit though with his release clause?
No, bro, it doesn't.
Years?
No, bro, no. What, so 3 years? No, bro, listen, if a world-class elite star, like what I'm trying to say is Ronaldo probably didn't sign the 25% less if we're not in the Champions League contract, because someone with his business would probably say, cool, well, let's switch this. If Man don't hit the Champions League, you need to pay me 25% more because I'm a brand and I'm not Rashford, I'm not Maguire, I'm not these other man, yeah? So same, if Haaland comes in, I fully expect, especially with his fucking agent that he had, he's going to say, I want a release clause, 100%. Do I worry? No, because if you look at our history with players, yeah, generally, when we buy players, our plan is they're going to stay for 10 years because we will give them everything. Vinny said it. When you join City, you're joining a team that if you perform, they give you everything for you to stay there. Everything you need. If you don't perform, you're gone. No disrespect, but you're gone. So if in 2 years' time, we've won the Champions League, we've won 2 leagues or whatever, yeah, and we go, right, Haaland, cool, you're now 22, 23 years old, you need a new contract. Here's a new contract. Will there be a release clause in there? Of course there fucking will. You can't be one of the biggest stars in world football and not have a release clause. People that do that are Liverpool fans that are just thinking, we'll go with that. People like that think Jude Bellingham's joining Liverpool this summer. Like, it's just hilarious, bro. Honestly.
Nice. That's nice. Just back on Chelsea. Daniel says we finished 4th from 2002 to 2003. Backed up a Winter Surfer who says, just for the one who didn't research before saying insane comments, from 1996-97 season to 2002-2003, we never finished lower than 6th before Roman bought us. We finished 3rd and 4th, dying that time as well.
Sure.
So,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
A little bit of homework, I guess.
It's good. It's good because it shows that I've nibbled at Assad, pause, and then Winter Surfer's nibbled at me, pause. So yeah.
So imagine this. Yeah, Ornstein just tweeted. Obviously, nothing major. Walker Peters, KWP, is actually on United's shortlist, and Brandon Williams is Southampton looking at Brandon Williams. That's the only, this is how dry that news has been today.
Walker Peters had a good
Yeah,
season.
but it's a Sunday, bro.
I
Why are you
like Walker
expecting-
Peters.
who's
I like it.
Bro, who's
No.
expecting?
It's just
who's
saying it's
expecting
just
news on a Sunday.
compared to last Sunday, it was a bit more different. But
Can you
Yeah,
tell me
no,
the results
just-
from the Premier League today, Cass?
yeah, man. Basically, City got smashed 6-0 on FIFA, and then
But either way, let's just carry on what we're saying. So I've seen some news about obviously Delete. As I said, I call him Delete. Delete obviously being linked with Germany, and on top of that, if that move falls through, I'm seeing the links to Upamecano, and obviously you seem like Nathan Ake is obviously on the horizon of coming in. Now, Latimus, Upamecano, in my opinion, if you grab him, you're not serious, because I don't really rate him in it personally. I don't rate him. I don't think he's good enough to play for Chelsea. Like, I know he had the hype before, but he hasn't really hit the ground running at Bayern Munich. They got rid of him quite quickly. Obviously, you've also got Nathan Ake. I can hear that Ake move more than Upamecano, to be honest. What's your opinion on that as well?
oh my god, I'm Lagamus. Yeah, I'm interested in this one.
Upamecano, when he was at Leipzig, I liked him, but he's not a ball-playing centre-back.
No.
So it'll be quite similar to what Zuma was. It's not going to work. I want the lit. I don't think Bayern will get him. Bayern won't pay the big money. They're not going to continuously, especially when they've just bought I think last summer, Hernandez as well for big. I don't think they're going to spend again. Who Bali were in for with Skriniar. So I think we will get a centre Ake. I think we'll be fine.
I hear what you're saying.
No, you don't.
Well, I caught what he was saying. He says,
Latimus, you should turn your camera off, bro. I
Yeah,
reckon you'll
Lagamus.
come through better.
Yeah.
Turn your camera off, and we'll probably hear you better.
I personally think that, like,
People don't-
Upamecano, because obviously look at Tomori. Was Tomori on loan?
No, I think he went for a loan and then they bought him for 30 million. Was it not right?
Well, it says they're talking about a contract now. Fikayo Tomori is an advanced contract to extend his contract with AC Milan.
And deservedly so, man. Deservedly so. And you know what would be funny, yeah? If Frank Lampard didn't get rid of him so early and Tuchel had Tomori still, be a big conversation to be having again, man. Jeez.
I mean, it's. I just think you look at some of the centre backs. What happens with Trevor Chalobah? You know, is he good enough? Do you see?
No, he's not good enough when they get COVID.
I think Upamecano makes more sense to
Chalobah's
Chelsea
not
than
good
Lee.
enough. Chalobah's not good enough.
He's a good, but he's
No, again,
he's a good
remember,
player
once,
around.
I remember earlier in the stream, I said, like, assuming we get all our targets, our first 11 will be brilliant, and maybe people can say it's comparable with City and Liverpool. Maybe. But once there's injuries to a few players, the squad is poor. Chalobah is nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near.
Do you know what it was? I've said this
okay.
before, yeah. I've
Thank
said
you,
this
sir.
before. I feel like last summer, I'm gonna be clear. Last summer, I fell for the Chelsea fan propaganda, 100%. Right? There's reasons for it. Chelsea have beat us in the Champions League, and I think they beat us once in the FA Cup and once in the league in a space of like 6 weeks or something. Yeah. So they beat City, who went on to win the league. They beat us 3 times. They then went and bought, and they were looking very good under Tuchel. They bought Lukaku. Did you buy anyone else last summer?
No, well, Saul came in.
Sal came in. Yeah. And then everyone was saying Chelsea are going to win the league. Or sorry, Chelsea fans were saying Chelsea were going to win the league. And based on as a City fan, I'm thinking, well, they beat us 3 times in 6 weeks, and we just won the league. I can hear it. You started the season well, and then through the summer, you know, when you started the season last season, my guy you were just talking about, don't want to slaughter his name, so Chalobah, whatever his name is.
Chalobah, yeah, he had a
Whatever.
brilliant pre-season and stuff.
And you know, you got Sal. People were talking up the signing of Sal, although it was a loan, and Lukaku, and everything was good.
Apparently, Saul was good enough. Apparently,
Loftus-Cheek was back and having the
I don't get the hype around that. Player,
but no, hold on. I'm just telling you what I heard. I'm not giving my opinion because I'm a City fan. I'll give opinion on City and I'll give a bit of an opinion, but I'm just saying what I heard, right? And then Chelsea started the season And Chelsea started the season sensationally. Yeah, they were top. Chelsea top, Liverpool second. And we were dropping points and then Man weren't, right? Then they dropped off. COVID hit. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at the teams they're putting out during the COVID period. And all these players that were good enough in the summer, it's now like, no, we can't be playing. How are you expecting us to play these games with these players? And it's like, what, those players that you're talking up in the summer?
But
Well,
that's
why I'm expecting
logically
to play them, because they were world beaters in the summer.
Well, you need to be careful who you're listening to. Like Ruben, he's just not good
Chelsea
enough. He
fans.
shouldn't still be in the squad.
Your Loftus Cheek is our Lingard, or was our Lingard?
No, but I'd rather have. I'd
32,
rather have
32 and up
Lingard.
for young player of the year. Yeah.
But I'd rather have Lingard.
I think he's Tuchel more than Loftus Cheek. Yeah.
Yeah, like Chalobah. Like again, Chalobah's like a good squad player, the same as Sarr, but they're not good enough to what we're trying to get to. At a top 4 standard, that's fine.
I
But
have
we're
to disagree
trying
with you
to
there,
win.
man.
We're trying to win the league. We're trying to compete at the top of the table. Like that nothing hasn't lost 90 minutes narrative. It's fake.
Is this for
It's like
Chalobah?
very.
Yeah,
we
Oh, yeah,
actually look into
they're
the
saying
games.
he's not good enough. Yeah. I got to disagree with you on
Well,
that. Yeah,
Chalobah's
Chalobah's there. Chalobah's
You haven't lost the game in 90 minutes where you started.
No,
Oh, well, we
but
must
that
be-
but again, that stat is also when you actually look at the games. Those games we should have won.
Why
but
did
it's
Chalobah
like-
get dropped? Why did Chalobah get dropped again? Did he made that one mistake? I think he made like one
No,
mistake in the
but you
game,
know
and that
what,
was it. Because he had a great
No,
start.
he just wasn't. He just wasn't actually playing well.
But
And
what
he rightfully
Latimer
got
said,
dropped.
guys, what Latimer said is spot on, because I've been saying for a while, yeah, and any City fans that are in here, talk to me, and the end bit, any Liverpool fans that are in here, talk to me, because you all have an opinion on this, right? Is there's a certain player for City that every time he played, we didn't play out as well from the back. We looked under pressure, and we just didn't look fluid. And I kept saying, I'm not feeling him. I'm not feeling him. But
Right.
we were playing teams that were that much like. Ultimately, he was predominantly playing in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup. So there were teams that were beat, and then all of a sudden we came up against Liverpool in a semi-final last year, and he played, and the exact thing I've been saying for ages. So until then, his stats looked really good because we were beating all the teams when he was playing, right? But it was the quality of the teams we were playing, because it was never being picked for the teams that we actually needed. And it was Zach Stefan, semi-final. He was every time you pressed him. Because we've only played him against average teams, so his stats look good. The minute we come up against a team like Liverpool and play him, we lost, because the whole team played different.
And the big games Chalobah's played, he played against Juve when we won 4-0, but Juve have been poor for the last like 4 or 5 seasons now. He played against Man United when we drew 1-1 earlier in the season. And I remember that game. In the final 20 minutes, he was getting ripped consistently. And if Man United had end product, we would have lost that game. He played against Liverpool in, I think, both cup finals. I remember especially in the Carabao Cup, he kept on getting ripped by Diaz. And if Diaz had better end product, he would have scored, or he would have produced an assist for Liverpool to score. So, like, this guy is just, like, as a squad player, maybe as a 5th, 6th choice centre back, fair enough. But I don't want to.
He shouldn't be
have to rely
starting for
on
Chelsea
this.
right now.
Well,
Not right now. Yeah, you're right.
Well, 6th choice centre back, that is some wham squad.
If they're considering 3 at the back.
It's never
Yeah,
assumed
true,
that Assad coming
true.
from Matt Clark, innit? Assad said Mons tried to say Gomez is better than Tomori the other day.
We don't
he's
know
not.
anymore. No, but the thing
That's-
is on this.
That's not what. Before you answer that, that's not what I said. At the moment, you'd go for Tomori over Gomez 100% because he's playing and he's fit.
And he's staying
But
fit.
Gomez,
Yeah.
This is the
Gomez
thing.
has more money in the bank by far. As I said, but go on, Tabs. So before I
No,
finish,
this is the thing. On one show the other day, someone was talking about should Gomez start over or be in the England squad. And they were trying to compare England's potential centre backs, and they were saying Gomez, and I was saying you can't say. And I'm not talking down Gomez. Yeah, like I remember when Gomez was actually getting runs of games, Trent was being dropped and Gomez was playing wide right when Liverpool played certain teams because of how good he was defensively. Yeah,
Gomez was part of our best centre back partnership over 30.
that's what I'm saying.
And then you got that injury in it. You got that injury.
Bro,
Yeah,
and this is the thing. When you haven't seen a player for that long, yeah, you can't say he should be like. Ultimately, that is going against everything we say about Southgate. How he basically just picks people based on if Gomez just walks back in, then this is like, come on, man, you can't just let the guy. He needs to get some
I
form.
disagree. He shouldn't be in the England squad, but I think for me, Manamate and R, the best Gomez isn't as good as the best Tomori. And I said, well, that doesn't make any sense because the best Gomez.
I would have them all. I would have Stones, Tomori, and Gomez in that back three, bro.
But here's the
not
thing,
You
lying.
wouldn't,
though,
bro.
yeah?
You wouldn't because
If there
but
were,
you
like,
can't.
again, but there's too many ifs and buts and fits. And
But you know what it
Yeah.
is? But I just think the recovery pace of
yeah, the
Walker
recovery base would be
is
disgusting.
No, but
ridiculous.
you know what it is. You know what it is with centre backs. Yeah, me and Ty had a conversation not last summer, the summer before, and we were talking on, and this is before John Stones had the season he had with Diaz, and we were talking on John
Yeah.
Stones, and Ty was talking on Bay and was talking up Eric Bay, and I was saying I'm not having him, bro, because when you've got the key with the defense, and anyone can look at the seasons they've won leagues. Predominantly, they've had pretty much the same back four. There'll be slight changes, but defense is different. Like, unless the defense is telepathic, yeah, they need to play with each other and understand who's doing what role when they're moving forward. All of that, the pressing, everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And when you've got a defender, and that was my issue with Stones, and I was saying Ty should have the same issue with Bay, is when you've got defenders that are in and out, ultimately because they're not getting on top of their fitness, right?
Oh yeah, no,
And I get
what
it.
you mean.
I do get
Yeah.
it. Injuries, it's a fuckery, but whatever. No one's bigger than the club. If you've got players coming in and out, it can throw the whole defense off a bit too much.
I was talking about if
Go on.
one
Wait,
Go on.
how old is Gomez?
He's 20, just turned 25.
20, he's literally
25.
younger than me.
The thing is with him, and I rated him when he first came, Rodgers and stuff. He is, in terms of talent, he's brilliant. But do you want to fall? He might fall into the same bracket with Ruben, where all these injuries he gets and the whole stop-start thing of playing and then not playing and being out will just stunt how good he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Listen, my point is, I'm not really going to go into too much deep depth of it, innit? I just think that the best Gomez is not even a conversation to be compared to Tomori. Tomori has gone to AC Milan because he wasn't good enough to play for Chelsea. Gomez for 2 years.
I wouldn't say that he wasn't good enough. I wouldn't say he wasn't good enough.
He wasn't good enough.
No,
Prime
Mons,
Lampard,
don't do that, Mons.
Prime-
No,
Hold on,
don't do that. No, he
At
left. No,
prime-
he left because of Frank. Don't have that now. Don't do that.
All right. He left. Okay, he left because of Frank. Whatever. At the end of the day, if he was good enough, I don't know. Personally, when you're good enough, innit? Like, and at the end of the day, it didn't work out for whatever reason. You can say that's Frank. You can say that's whatever. But at his best, he's gone to AC Milan and he's thrived and he's done brilliant. At
Who?
Gomez's best, Tomori.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you meant.
At Gomez's best, at Joe Gomez's best, he kept Matip out of the team. He won the Champions League and he won the Premier League and was instrumental in both. So I know which one I'd rather prefer. And again, in the Liverpool team, that was superior to the Chelsea team.
I bet. Let's leave this down to me. Let's leave this down to me.
I
as
also
a neutral fan.
don't think it's fair to compare because they're different ages. One's played in like with a GOAT tier, a god tier center back in Van Dijk. Like you can't really compare them. You shouldn't.
They're the same age. They're pretty much the same age.
Whoa,
They're not the same age.
Hold on,
They're not the
hold
same
on,
age.
hold on.
One just turned 25. What are you talking about?
Hold on. Latimus, did you just say a GOAT Van Dijk?
That's what people say about Van Dijk. No, it's god tier Van Dijk. And again, if that's the case, like Van Dijk does raise the profile of players he plays.
Right,
with.
so that wasn't your opinion. That was
That's not my opinion. No.
That's
why I did the quotes. I did the quotes.
I didn't see
I
it.
did the
I was
quotes.
about
You
to
not
pull
see
you
it.
up, bro. I was
You not
gonna
see
say, if you
it.
think
You not see it.
I was
I did
gonna
the
say,
quotes.
Tomori doesn't have
if you
enough
think
money in
he's
the
a
bank
GOAT,
to be.
We had. What about what we did
Sorry,
earlier?
I don't interrupt you. He doesn't. Tomori doesn't have enough money in the bank to talk to Gomez overall. But at the moment,
He does.
I
think
But
he does.
Gomez is. But here's the
Because
thing.
AC Milan didn't win a Scudetto or any in how many years? And Tomori
that's
does that for
comparable
him.
to the Prem and the
That's a
Champ.
big feat.
Yeah,
That's
but Mons,
he's won league in
comparable
6
to the-
seasons, bro. In
Here's
6
the thing,
seasons, bro.
Mons.
That's comparable to the Prem and the Champs.
bro.
No, it's not. But Mons, here's the
Mons,
thing.
Zlatan,
When people say
Zlatan.
Mons,
All right, let me go quick.
hold on.
Let me go quick.
Hold on.
How much did he contribute into winning that Champions League and also that flipping that Prem?
A lot.
Really?
Him and Van
6
Dijk.
years.
25 games, 1 loss, 1 draw.
Mons, here's the thing, again.
You lot are just going to say.
Here's the thing.
he was carried by Van Dijk.
Here's the thing. We shouldn't still be spending time on this, by the way. But like this whole money in the bank thing, and maybe it's different for different people. But for me,
Credit. You should say
like,
credit in the bank.
credit in the bank. When it's been 2-3 seasons, I don't let that
I'm not saying
run.
he's better than them
Like
right
it's
now.
got to run out. The credit in the bank. But the credit in the bank has to run out eventually.
Of course.
And that's not me saying about Gomez, because I rate Gomez, but about players in general. Like that's why with Kante, that's why I'm finished. I'm done with Kante. Because all that money in the bank he's had, it doesn't run anymore. It's performing
She
bad.
ain't
It's
got
not
no
playing
money in
goals
the
either.
bank.
Listen,
At least and by the way, Tomori, he's getting praised by Maldini.
Ladimus, I said Tomori's better, bro. Right now, Tomori's
No,
better.
I know, but that's why I'm saying we shouldn't still be having this conversation.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
That's
it's not.
literally. Gomez hasn't been fit. I think the fitness issue, as you said with RLC, is a similar thing where it's stop and start and it's mad. But for Kaz, again, Kaz, you're wearing your Man United badge too strong. And
I'm not.
Again,
You're saying that. I'm not, bro. Because Gomez is actually my friend in real
you're
life,
talking
bro.
about Scudetto,
How
and
about
then
that,
you're
fam?
someone won the Prem and the Champ.
But I'm saying this against my own guy, bro. Bro, allow it, fam. I'm just saying, yeah, right now, Tomori actually has more appearances in overall than
Of course,
and what's it
I'm
called
not
in Gomez?
arguing right now.
And he's got a year older, and he came into the senior game later than Gomez. I'm not joking, bro. Tomori,
John,
you can't
hold
say
on,
because
hold
my
on.
man's been injured a lot. I can't put him. I'm not saying Gomez can't be as big or as potential as like that. As Latimer said, I rate Gomez, bro. Go on.
Tomori hasn't reached Gomez's.
One sec.
level.
What are you gonna say that?
No, you lot carry on. John, I'll address that. That isn't what I said. You've misheard me.
But yeah, man. No, I just think they're in the same levels, and because of the injury thing, Tomori's there for me is gonna go above that level. And I'm not saying I'm just gonna say, yeah, if you're gonna give me Gomez or Tomori, I'm taking Tomori. But I suppose you're talking about ability wise, right?
No,
like
I'm
ability
not talking
wise.
about ability. I'm saying that the best Tomori has not reached the level that the best Gomez at the moment. I think at the moment Tomori is better than Gomez simply because he's fit and he's playing and he's where he's working.
Oh, the best Gomez and the best Tomori. Oh, if you're gonna say at their best, yeah. No, I can't disagree with you there. No, I can't disagree with you there. I didn't catch you right there.
moment,
Yeah, the best
absolutely
Gomez.
Tomori.
Yeah, I can agree with
Absolutely.
that. Then.
Sorry,
Yeah, of course.
and what I was going to say real quick is
Go on.
John Moore, and salute John Moore because he's a good guy. I mean,
big up Les for
John Moore definitely lives in a Liverpool echo chamber. Let me be very clear.
You said Yap Sam with Virgil van Dijk earlier on our stream, by the way.
But,
No,
Yap Sam over Virgil van Dijk in our stream earlier.
I did.
And I love that.
Oh, bro, look, but it's undeniable. There's a million clips of me saying how much I hate Liverpool. But
No, I just want John to get at you more now.
But John, I did not say Virgil van Dijk isn't the best centre back overall, right? Firstly, I'd rather rate people like that when they retire, personally, right?
Yeah. More to do.
Secondly, like I just said, in a stream earlier, I could pick any Dutch centre back, and it was between Jaap Stam and Virgil van Dijk, and I found it very fucking hard. What I was saying, is when I heard Ladimus say,
I did quotes with quotes.
But I didn't see the quote, and I need to give
fair.
some context to it. And you know where I'm going with this is the reason I pulled that up is because once upon a time on a stream, Ladimus Prime said that I always forget his name, the clown.
He's not a clown. David Luiz.
No, he looks like the clown.
David Luiz at his peak is better than Van Dijk.
He said that David Luiz at his peak is better than Virgil van Dijk. So I was thinking, hold on.
At his
saying
peak, yeah.
Virgil van Dijk is a GOAT, then what the fuck is David Luiz? Because my guy thinks David Luiz is better than Virgil van Dijk, which for me is a bit...
Who said that?
Yeah.
You said that David Luiz at his peak was better than Van Dijk.
At his peak, yeah.
Sideshow Bob? No.
Thank you.
I rate David Luiz. I rate David Luiz, but Ladimus, don't give me a headache today, my guy, please. There's a reason why he got shipped out as centre back to the end, bro.
You saying Sideshow Bob doesn't dismiss what I've said.
No. You're saying about the clown in it. I'm just saying, just to be clear, David Luiz is a better defender in his peak than Virgil van Dijk. Correct?
I said what I said.
And what you said was, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, bro.
With chest.
Yeah, no, he said, no, that vim in that voice, that calmness vim in his voice has said.
He means it. He means it, bro.
To be fair, as I said, Prime, you might want to hear, Prime said he'd rather take Dan James today over the current Neymar today.
Yeah, because I don't rate the current Neymar.
Neither do I.
But to take Dan James.
Yeah.
No, neither would I.
I don't rate the current Dan James either, so it doesn't matter.
The current Neymar.
I don't rate either of them, so who cares?
No. You have a choice between Dan James and Neymar. right now.
Yes.
You're taking Dan
Yeah.
James. No, look at me. No, look at me, G. Look at me.
I am
Tell
looking
me
at
you'll
you.
take
Yeah,
Dan
I
James.
said what I said.
Tell me you will take Dan James over Neymar right now.
Please smash a like, people.
Over the
Yeah,
current
that's what I
Neymar, yeah.
thought.
Over
That
the
is
current
what I
Neymar,
thought.
yes.
I hate Neymar, but
Yeah,
come on, bro.
why not?
I hate Neymar. No, I don't want Neymar anywhere near my club either. I get it, but Dan
Big
James,
Les,
bro.
big up yourself for the super chat. I'm sorry it took a second. Big up the panel. I appreciate you for the super chat. Hella super chats today, man. Big up everyone. Pablo says I'm out. Big up yourself. We are drawing to a close in a minute anyway. Literally a few more minutes. Big up the panel and chat and Eid. Mubarak to everyone.
100.
Celebrating. Lagamus is trolling. He ain't trolling. He's deadly serious. I was on the stream when he said Louise over Van Dijk. Don't kill me. I'm out months. Getting looks from my mum and she's being on my phone too much. No worries, man. Tell your mum to subscribe to Big Expanse, by the way. Big up Mumsy as well.
Wait, that's sad. Do you know what the difference between you and me is? Like, I don't troll.
What's
I'm
the
saying
difference
things with
between me
chest.
and you?
Gosh.
Like, I'm not
You're
trolling.
not Thursday. Mikhail says, big up the months in the panel. Big up yourself. Says, Rad Daps drew for the full government.
I mean, his
Ronaldo
government
went
isn't
to-
Latimer's prime
and
enough.
they tried to Diaz as the new VVD.
I mean,
Oh, God.
listen. Virgil van Dijk.
Big up
Yeah.
Anthony 94.
Virgil van Dijk, yeah. If we leave him be to finish his career, yeah, then I believe that he will be in the conversation as one of the best Premier League defenders. He will be, right?
For you.
Yeah, no conversation. He will be in a conversation. This is like when people say, I've had people say before, Pep over Klopp. Sorry, Klopp over Pep. It shouldn't be a conversation. Klopp is clear, right? And I'm like, bro, I'm not even here to say Pep is better than Klopp. I can't be bothered with that debate. But for you to say it's not even a conversation is mad. What I'm saying is 100% Virgil van Dijk will be in that conversation. If Liverpool don't pick up more trophies, it might be a harder conversation. He's still going to be in the conversation. An example, Vincent Kompany in his prime, I think is in the conversation for best
defender all time.
However, Vincent Kompany himself on an interview with Rio Ferdinand, when Ferdinand mentioned that, said, no, unfortunately, because of my injuries, I should be in a conversation with Ledley King. Vinny said that because it was like, and there is relevance to it because it's like, I could have been, but the injuries, and still Vinny will always be in that conversation. But when you've got people like Terry and Rio who picked up the trophies that they picked up
And the
as
longevity.
and that's it. And the same with Trent. When people want to have the debate on Trent, honestly, I'm like, and Liverpool fans even defend it, it should be allow it in it. He's 23 fucking years old, yeah? When he's 33, 34, go back and look at what Trent has done, yeah? And I'm pretty confident he's going to be in a very serious place to win that argument. But why are we even having it now? Like, why are we having it now?
You know, it is though, Daps, as well, bro. You don't really fully appreciate a player until they leave or go or retire. That's the same thing with Rooney, bro. He didn't get the full love he deserved at Man United that he should have until he retired. In his last few years at Man United.
Generational?
Yeah, man on the side. A couple men said he wasn't generational. I was like, what?
No, I think he was a generational kid, but as a talent overall, as an overall career, it wasn't that generational player, bro. I'm not having this conversation again because for me, we have different opinions. Generational. Once a generation, that's like 30, 40 years kind of player. But
Wait,
for me.
Yeah, so
Is
basically,
Rooney not in
so Haaland and Mbappe are generational, but Rooney isn't because he fell off after 16 years.
No, yeah, like I was saying, as a generational, for me, Messi, Ronaldo, the Peles, the Maradonas, they're not going to see those sort of players. No, I said today in today's game, in terms of attackers, right? A generational talent, you could say Maldini as well, but in defenders, but in attackers, don't get me wrong, Wayne Rooney is elite, bro, and I love him. He's my favorite Man United player ever, yeah. But on that note, he was elite, but to appreciate the closest thing in today's game is attackers that are generational. The closest things are Mbappe and Haaland, but I think Mbappe's level to Haaland's level is like this, bro. Is like that. So that's just me. The generational player today is Mbappe.
Rooney for me is top three
that's it.
generational players of all time. Rooney for me is
for one, at least for me anyway, I don't think any of these current crop of young players I would put in the generational tag.
Yeah,
and two, Rooney broke through at 16 in the Prem and was one of the best players, and he got moved to Man United.
He replaced at 16. He replaced Van Nistelrooy, bro. At 16,
like if there's ever a discussion for like Rooney is not just generational talent, but generational player. Like
I have to
the
talk
guy
about the big
is.
stage though. I have to talk about the big stage,
isn't he
bro.
Man United?
I have
Man
He
to.
did
United's
perform
top-
on the big stage.
No, but he didn't though, did he?
Bro,
He didn't
Man
know, did
United's
he?
top goal scorer. Man United's top goal scorer of all time, I believe.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Joined them at
and
the
you
age
know,
of,
and
joined them at the age of 16 or 17.
yeah, and you know
Stayed
what it
there
is
and
with
was
you know what it
captain.
is with
Yeah.
Rooney,
Mad, bro.
and you know what it is with Rooney as well. This guy was so selfless. This guy was playing 10, shunted out to playing left wing and right wing to accommodate Ronaldo and Tevez.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
accommodate
no.
Van Persie. Like,
Oh, I get that, but why?
Oi.
I can say it's a generation, bro. When I'm talking about it's only like one or two players you can put in
So
that
tell me
category.
who else
fam.
in that
yeah, and that's
generation.
Rooney.
Tell me who
I
else
think he
in
had
that generation did it.
Guys,
That is Rooney.
2003.
guys, as much as I want to have this argument, again,
Wait, up against Ronaldo then?
we're gonna.
I mean,
You know what
there's
happened last
relevance to that.
time? We'll end up going for 3+ hours. We are gonna end it there. Let me just pick out everyone in the chat.
So can I just say one thing on this? I was thinking one thing really quick here. You see with Rooney, you see when United started getting crap, right? And Rooney started dropping deep, yeah, because he was like, fuck this. No one's being able to do the job in midfield. So I'm going to go and drop deep and try and do that job. And then I'm going to try my fucking best, although I'm getting old, to get forward and also do that job, right? And people were coming for him, right? Proper. Hold on. That's what Harry Kane. Hold on. That's what Harry Kane is doing week in, week out at for Tottenham. And everyone's rating how he's amazing for doing it, that he's able to drop deep. It's exactly the same as what Rooney was doing because Rooney was not rating the midfield. Do you think if Kane was at City with the midfield behind him, he'd be dropping deep?
So Rooney, I get it. He's an elite player. He was an elite player, don't get me wrong, but he lost his fire. Big time. He matured, he had kids and stuff, but he lost his fire. No, he wasn't. It was before then. It was before then. He burned out quite quick, obviously, because he was playing at elite level at 16 and so forth. I can understand that. But the way I look at
we weren't allowed to burn out early. I'm sorry.
But Henry wasn't generational either. So he's an elite player, bruv. You got to put. You remember, as that said at the start when I got here, everyone has their own opinions of generational, elite, world class, and everything. I'm gonna say someone that started their careers at the same time. There's Ronaldo, and then there's Rooney. Now, please compare and tell me that Rooney was as generational as Ronaldo, bro. Because you're not going to see another elite goal scorer.
Actually,
bro.
no.
Hold on. Wait, for one,
no, you don't.
They didn't start their career.
When Ronaldo was 16, he wasn't doing what Rooney was doing.
At 18, he pretty much came on 19, 20, started getting more things.
And
then he went on to do that. Ronaldo was still doing things at 32. Ronaldo was still doing things at 32, 33, 34 years old, bro. You've been in Champions League still.
Cass, you just said, I said 16, you said 18, and
but they said it came around at the same time.
Within milliseconds, jumped to 20, yeah? So 16 to 20.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but Ronaldo. So Rooney was there while Ronaldo was a bit here. And Ronaldo kept creeping up, and then Ronaldo went to do that. Bro, you can't compare them two.
Bro, he's your club's top goal scorer, bro.
I cool, but then I say, all right, was Ibrahimovic generational then? Ibrahimovic generational.
Yes, bro. Ibrahimovic is a fucking bad boy.
Yes, he is a bad boy, but he's not generational, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
Once in a generation, bro.
Yeah, go and look what Zlatan's done. That's once in a generation. How many leagues has he won? That's once in a generation. How many different countries? Once in a generation. But we did say it's relevant to what generational means. So
as I said, guys, ding, 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 ding. We'll call it there. So it's what we love to see. Obviously, for us, as I said, you already know my views. I'm on Daps' side on this one. You know my views when it comes to the generational thing. Rooney is generational as it gets, especially in the Premier League. But as I said, you can have your opinion on that. It's your view on what's generational. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone in the chat. It's been a brilliant stream. Big up Ayo Richie saying, what am I hearing? Obviously, big up Ayo Richie. Make sure you go.
Yeah, because you put Rooney, Ronaldo, and Messi in the same category. Right, cool.
Richie is a Man City fan, by the way.
Hold on. Rooney was the only one in the Messi category. You know that, yeah?
We'll put them in the same category.
I want to let them go, but obviously.
You know what I will say is for people that are watching this, and are watching me and Cass argue like this for the last probably like twice in the last 12 hours, we are co-hosts on Never a Foul. Please subscribe to the channel and you can see us argue 24/7 because that's all we fucking do. But he's my brother.
As I said, big up months. Now the other three are snakes. Don't kill me. Nah, they're not.
Zlatan is a spicy Drew.
Wait.
Nah, don't disrespect Zlatan, bro.
Who said that?
No. Right, but Richie, let's be 100. Who does Richie support?
Sportsman C is a City fan.
All right, cool. Let's be 100 on Zlatan, yeah? for me, one of the biggest things, and Richie, you'll know this as a City fan, right? Everything about City is the players we buy is mentalities. Mentality is everything. Everything, yeah? AC Milan just won the first league in however long. Who's there? Zlatan. Man United. To be fair. Man United's last trophy. Who was there? Zlatan.
It was Assad that said it, by the way, not Richie. Richie was laughing at it. Richie was laughing at it.
Zlatan's mentality is so fucking elite. Cass, you can pull that face.
Wait, hold on.
I'm reading my WhatsApp, fam.
No, hold on. Can I just say this? Assad, you want to come from me, and yet you'll say something dumb like Zlatan is a spicy Giroud. Are you okay? You tapped.
Bro, Zlatan's the closest thing, in my opinion, and it is only my opinion. Zlatan is the closest thing to Ronaldo and Messi in the last 15 years for me.
Suarez.
No, bro. Based on mentality, you're saying Suarez, but you're with Suarez. What you're doing is you're going to say at Barca, right? Because at Liverpool, he's only there for 2 years.
Anywhere he's went.
Bro. No. When you say anywhere he went, look at what Zlatan has won anywhere he went. Man United's last trophy was with Zlatan, right? Since then.
Also, I saw some stats looking at Suarez's numbers in the Prem. I might need to look into it a bit more closely, but fraud watch maybe. I don't know. I don't agree with it, by the way, but like someone was talking about his numbers and stuff. And I might have to look into it to make sure it's actually accurate.
Listen, listen. I'm about to end this stream, Latimus.
No, I didn't say I agree. I don't agree with it.
He just pulled you
I
back
don't know. I love Suarez. I don't agree with it. Let me preference it. I love Suarez, but I have to look into those stats to make sure they're actually real. It's a bit mad.
I mean, yeah. I hear it.
Yeah, you're gonna set up a stream for that now.
No, listen. There was a stream on Jamie Phillips' show, obviously, to argue about Suarez's career over Henry's career, but just don't want to have that conversation. Don't want to have that.
No, you lot want to have that conversation all day long, bro.
Oh, honestly, that conversation is hella valid, but
like, actually, there's a really, really good.
Mad. Even Richie knows you can't mention anything about Suarez around months. Yeah.
Hold on, what's that? Who's saying smash the likes up on Never a Foul on Hassam's stream? No idea, not me. Hands in the air. Oh, thank you, bro. Oi, can I ask you a question quick? Because we had a debate on, and this can carry on to another one. We had a debate about legends, yeah? And basically, if people were a bit like, I think the general consensus is irrelevant to what players do for a club. If they've been a little bit maybe snaky or controversial towards the club or the fan base, then they might not be considered a legend. Is that fair to say?
If they've been snaky to the fan base.
Well, Ronaldo, there's questions right now, and this isn't me again. I'm trying to understand what legend means, so I'm asking you guys a question because I'm trying to understand it. I don't know. I'm new to this. So right now, Ronaldo wanting to move, people are like, can he be considered a legend when he keeps wanting to leave the club? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair? I mean, and this is, I'm not saying to answer, but that's a question that people are asking. So based on that, should Steven Gerrard be called a legend when he wanted to join Chelsea, but got threatened by gangsters to stay?
No, he's a legend. He is a legend.
He's a legend, man.
I know. I'm asking a question, bro. It's relevant on the Ronaldo thing.
It was a few months. He was. To be fair, he questioned ambition of Liverpool and everything as well. Like at that time,
like Ronaldo, it's the same as Ronaldo.
Like Rooney did the same thing as well, bro. So it happens.
No,
man.
and that's what I'm saying, bro.
Happens.
And Cass, that's what I'm saying. If people are going to question Ronaldo based on the fact that he questioned Man United's want and need.
Not back in 2006, 7, 8.
Zlatan's never won the Champions League.
That's mad.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Fair.
Everywhere we go. But yeah.
What Tottenham get that?
I'm pretty sure he's won the Champions. I thought he'd won the Champions.
Oh no, you know what? Based on that stat alone, then Suarez is better than Zlatan, 100%.
No, I didn't say anything to do with Suarez.
No.
Remember, you were just talking about the mentality and everything he's won. I thought he'd won the Champions League. I was just going through his honours.
Well, it's a mad one. It's like when we look at Ronaldo and the fact he's only won 2 La Ligas.
Yeah, crazy. That is crazy. But people do not want to talk about that one.
How many La Ligas has Zlatan won? Actually, that would be a good thing to look at.
Bro, he's been everywhere. He won it with Barcelona, didn't he?
No, that time's won one La Liga still.
Is that it? Wow, that's
9-10, I
mad as
think it
well.
was.
Actually, he
9-10.
didn't stay there that long, to be fair. He did
Yeah,
move
he
on
weren't
to
there for that
Celeste.
long. He weren't even there for that
Yeah.
long.
Anyway, do
But
you know
yeah,
what? That's
he
a
was
good show,
Like
actually.
one
Mons,
season.
maybe we should do that next weekend. We'll speak about it later.
As I said, but yeah, we can't touch on it. Anyway, it's been an episode of Big Six Banks. There's still 50 people in there. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up 3 hours for all the super chats. Big up Big Les. Big up Daniel. Big up Kaz for telling me I need a trim. Big up Beijing Pops. Obviously,
Shout out louder for the people at the back. They couldn't hear that.
Yeah, no, shut the fuck up. As I said, when's the next stream? Tomorrow will be the next stream, 7:30 or 7 o'clock.
AM. Imagine
No,
that.
no,
That
no.
would be a mad one. Anyone ever
Yeah,
tried that one yet?
guys, it's crazy. You guys is crazy. Big up Big Six Man. Big up Casey in the cut as well. It's crazy. Messi has only won 4. He's won 4 UCLs. Winter Surfer. He's on 4. He's on 4.
How many's
So-
Ronaldo's won? Ronaldo must have
5.
won. Oh, so Ronaldo's won the most, yeah.
Yeah, Ronaldo's won the most. You got one more than Messi. But Messi, if you don't want to compare, Messi's won more La Ligas at Barcelona. Ronaldo's won 2 La Ligas, isn't it? So that's not even a conversation. How many Ligas does Messi have? Like 12 or some shit?
But it's relevant. It's like, someone will say Gerrard hasn't won the league. So, and it's like, come on, man. If we're going by that, Henderson's got a bigger legacy than Gerrard.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we're not going to have that fucking argument, are we?
Yeah,
Although I will do it when I'm shameless, but we're not
I'm
really going to have.
I'm
that
just saying,
argument.
like, even if you chop off Messi's first, like, maybe 8 years and you give Messi, like, I don't know.
No, but
you can give Messi
it's
6 years
fucked up. See,
more than 2 La Ligas. 2 La Ligas is not good enough for Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm just saying.
No,
right?
it's
That's
not. Oh, it surprised me because it's not good enough for Real Madrid
yeah,
in the
when
amount
I
of time he's
saw
been
that-
there.
Because I thought, wait, Real Madrid more appearances than goals. Sorry,
Oh,
more goals.
you know
than
what? When you
appearances.
actually deep it, how many years was he at Real Madrid?
8 years.
Oh, that's less than I thought. 8 years is less than I thought because then 8 years, so that probably means Atletico won it
Well,
once, Madrid won
twice,
it
I think.
twice, and Barca won, and then Barca won it the other times.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
relevant consider when you look at who's been there, but he's won more Champions Leagues, and this is the thing: which one are we going to rate more?
One
Because
more Champions League. Just
one
Yeah,
day
but Mons,
they're
is
gonna
there
be
not
a points league?
context for
Points
that?
based
The
on
same
trophies.
way there's
yeah.
This-
See, even the Wi-Fi is telling you.
Same with
man,
his content.
Ronaldo gonna do this.
End
It's
it.
just Messi, bro. It's just Messi,
End it.
bro. It's just
Is it
Messi,
though?
bro.
Because Messi's gone PSG and done fuck all since, whereas
Fuck
Ronaldo
all.
came United and did fuck all since.
We went Juventus and
They
done
both-
something.
well, I mean, to be fair, both their GA was actually quite the same. To be fair, but obviously we're not going to compare League One to the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what most people would say, right?
Could never be my club.
Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're not going to compare Messi's 14 assists and that in the League One to Ronaldo's 18 goals. Do you know what I'm saying?
they
That's me being fair. That's me.
Ronaldo.
I end the thing, bro.
That was out of nowhere.
All I'm saying is that's just me being fair. That's just me being fair in the comparison. But also,
You're
as I
never
said,
fair.
but Mbappe's generational and Trent isn't. Gotcha over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's mad.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
It's been an episode of the Big Six Bants. Just gonna big up the members as we do before we shut off. Is there anything you guys want to do? Shout out your stuff before I just shout out the members.
Firstly, shout out the comments. Every single one of you, including Assad, every single Liverpool fan. The comments make the shows. So salute to all of you. Keep trolling us. As long as it's being respectful in football talk, it's good. It's when it turns about other stuff that's dead. And your comments, actually, no one does that. So it's really good. So shout out to everyone in the comments. Secondly, I don't believe anyone in these comments watches Love Island. But if you do, I will be on Matisse's channel with Rants and Bants, Matisse, and Deluded Guna in 15 minutes.
It's a big one still. Big
And then
one
after
still.
that-
There you go.
After that, it's after that. I'm chilling tonight, man. Lovely. And shout to Cass, shout to Ladimus. You know what? This is actually my YouTube content creator friends group.
I hear it. There you go, guys. If you love Ireland, I like Love Island. I need to go catch up, to be fair. I need to catch up myself. But big up the Big Six Bands members in Joel Madonka. You also have Daniel, who became a member today. So big him up. Ilias, Calm As You Like. That Kaz guy over there. Ricky, Aiden Andrews, Jamie Phillips, I'm joking, and Kaz as well. And Stephen Duffy.
Months, have a word with your fan base, bro. When the season ended, yeah, I was saying, I'm not even going to mock Liverpool, right? I get why you didn't win the trophies that you didn't win, because you've tried to compete. And I'm not going to mock you. Please just remember this. When it gets to the start of next season or midway through the summer where you've got over your L's, please don't start talking, we're going to win this, we're going to win that, we're going to win this, we're going to win that. Like, remember, yeah, because doing that, I don't leave receipts. I'll never say we're going to win nothing, because at the end of the year, I've already seen you're winning the Community Shield.
Just called playing it safe. I generally believe Liverpool were going to win the quad, and we came pretty close. I generally believed we were going to do it.
Oh, it's sensational. But what
That's not me being deluded.
Bro,
I mean,
I'm not calling you deluded, bro. I mean, you just brought up the word deluded. What I am saying is, you know how humble I've been towards you, bro. Like but after the way the season ended, I was like, right, hopefully. I said, all I want is these Liverpool fans to just calm down, yeah, and stop talking about how much better than they are and all of that, and let the season end and then talk about what they've won. The season hasn't even started. There's talk you're winning the Community Shield. So you know what? I'm looking forward to this season.
That's with every fan base, G. Come on, man. That's with every fan base. It's going to be more prominent for you with Liverpool because you dislike Liverpool. I think it's more prominent with United because I think they're bums and they always will be. And I also have a certain dislike for Chelsea, and Arsenal pissed me the fuck off as well. It's with all of them. But listen, guys, it's been a brilliant episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you subscribe to Never a Foul. It's in the title there. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. If you're watching this back, hit the likes, hit subscribe. Make sure you follow Randomizer socials as well. Follow him on TikTok. Always
100 on TikTok.
There. Yeah, man. Trent is a right mid, not a right back. Thank you.
Anywho, we will see you guys in the next one.
Definitely a right mid.